on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy Headliners Nation. Headliner Nation. Fantasy Headliners for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yeah. Analytics off the chain. All the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? We're live, baby. It's a Saturday evening, and we're getting ready for Week 6 football. Hopefully, everybody's doing well out there, and if things look a little bit different tonight, don't adjust your TVs or your computers or your phones or whatever you're watching on. That is not Jake next to me. That is the man, the myth, the legend, the doctor himself, Dr. Ethan Turner. Ethan, what's going on, buddy?
It's true. It's true. Jake pulled me out of weekend retirement. Thought when I became a doctor, I'd never have to work on the weekends anymore, but Jake may never financially recover from this one because I am here and I'm ready.
Woo! He's ready, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. It's going to be a crazy one tonight. Lots of craziness this week, lots of injuries, people not practicing, people being out at the last second like we weren't anticipating, just a whole bunch of craziness. So Ethan and I, our main goal tonight is answering as many questions as possible, so we can get you ready to go for this weekend. Ethan, you ready for it?
I'm going to do my best. I'm no Jake, but I'm going to do my best.
He's going to do his best. That's all right. Hey, Headliner Nation loves your best. Jared Ricky coming in with the first question. Love everything you do. More Dr. Ethan, LOL, and a half PPR. His running backs are Eckler, Taylor, Chuba Hubbard, Khalif, Herbert. Wide receivers, Lockett, McLaurin, Sutton, Deontay. Pick 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. So out of the running backs, obviously we're taking Eckler and Taylor, correct?
Yes.
All right, now out of the wide receivers, Lockett, McLaurin, Sutton, and Deontay.
McLaurin, I'm really concerned about health-wise. Lockett I'm really concerned about from a quarterback perspective.
Wise.
So I'm definitely putting Deontay in. He's kind of a lock. And then I may go Deontay and Sutton, personally.
Yeah, I would probably, if you want more upside, I'm probably going to go with Deontay and Lockett here. Like you said, definitely worried about what are we going to get with McLaurin. Like, everybody's banged up. So now out of everybody that we didn't play, who are we going to flex?
Probably Chuba. I would. Chuba.
Go with Chuba? All right.
Yeah.
Chuba is going to be, thanks for that question, Ricky. John Barrero, DJ Kidco. Pick 1 running back and 1 wide receiver in a standard league. Kadarius Toney or Julio, and A.J. Dillon or Edmonds.
Um, you said it was standard.
Yes, standard.
Okay, I'm going Julio for sure.
Yep, going Julio as well. And then, man, Edmonds just didn't look good last week.
Yeah, he's banged up. I'm probably shying away from him again this week.
Yeah. I'm going to go with A.J. Dillon. I mean, it's a risk. I don't love it by any means, but that's the route that I'm going to go because I couldn't go with Edmonds with the way that he's looked recently. Can you up your mic or turn down the dock a bit? Okay, hold on. I can. Do we need my mic louder and the dock down a little bit?
Am I too loud?
Maybe.
Wow, this is my normal mic.
Normally, that's not what people say. All right, Mr. Punch coming with the next question. With 2 coming off the IR, I needed to cut someone, so instead I found a trade with Mike D and Beasles for Cooks. I figured depth for studs. What do you think? I mean, Mike Davis and Cole Beasley for Brandon Cooks. I'll take it. I'll take Cooks 100%.
Yeah, I think it's good trade.
Carl Anderson, Tony, or Alex Collins in the flex in a PPR. I'm leaning Alex Collins there.
I am too. I tend to favor running backs, especially in the flex. So I think he's going to have a better performance than he did last week.
Ryan Vogel with a 20 bomb and a 12-team PPR. And a 12-team PPR. My team is crushed with injuries.
Aren't we all?
Pick 3, Tim Patrick, Darnell Mooney, Michael Pittman, and Laviska Shenault. If we need upside, for me, it's Mooney, Pittman, and Shenault here. If you want to play it more safe, then I would go with Patrick over Shenault.
Yeah, I would say Mooney, Pittman for sure. And then I'm probably going Mooney because there's no Jair Alexander. So he's got a good matchup against probably the 3rd cornerback. And I guess Shenault just for volume's sake.
Joe P. Well, second off, thanks, Ryan, for that 20 bomb. Very generous of you. Joe P., if no Mike Williams, who are we going in the flex? Damian Harris or Marvin Jones Jr.? I'm going with Marvin Jones Jr. I don't know if I can play Damian Harris this week.
Yeah, this one's tough for me too. I'd probably lean Jones. They're pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, if you want that upside, it's definitely Marvin Jones Jr. I mean, if you're worried about the way that offense has been, then and you want to stay away from it, then just throw Damian Harris in there. But there's just no upside for Damian Harris for me.
Yeah, I believe Xavier Howard went on IR as well. So, the Dolphins secondary is not going to look as good as it has. So,
all my girls ugly, what's going on? It's been a while since we've seen you in the chat. Hey guys, been a while. Going for the 3-peat. Thanks to you guys in a full PPR. I need to start 3 out of Mixon, Zeke, Jonathan Taylor, and Deontay Johnson. I mean, I'm starting my running backs 100%. Mixon, Zeke, Jonathan Taylor. That's who I'm starting.
I'm struggling with Mixon. I know they say he's healthy. He didn't look it last week. I'm probably going Zeke, Taylor, and Johnson here. But I don't think that there's a wrong answer of these 4. You're going to end up with, for sure, Zeke and Taylor, and then, whoever you like better. Who do you want to root for more?
I just love my running backs, man. I don't. It's just so hard for me to flex.
I do too.
It's so hard for me to flex a wide receiver over running back. I mean, if you want more upside and you're worried about Mixon, then I think playing Zeke, Taylor, and Deontay Johnson isn't that big of a deal. But for me, Mixon, they're saying he's going to take a full workload. There's no Pirine this week. I can't see them leaning on Chris Evans. So unless he's really, really hurt and misses time this game, I would just end up going with him. 10 bomb from Tim M. What are we doing with CMC? I'm 1-4. Have CMC, Chubb, Hubbard, and Javonte Williams. Wide receivers are D-Hop, A.J. Brown, A.B. Chase, with Hawk and Kittle at tight end and Murray at quarterback. I need wins, but dang.
Did you say he has Chubb Hubbard already? Then you're just starting Chubb Hubbard and holding CMC.
You have an extremely talented roster there. CMC's obviously been hurt. Chubb's now hurt this week. D-Hop got banged up a couple of weeks ago. A.J. Brown's been banged up and hasn't looked like himself. Hawk got banged up and hasn't looked like himself. So, I just think right now, Tim, I just think you're running into some bad luck. Stay the course.
Yeah, I agree.
Raybot, what's up, guys? I need a flex. Cole Beasley, Rondell Moore, Tim Patrick, or Robbie Anderson. Also have Latavius Murray, but I don't know about that. I mean, the guy with the highest upside here is going to be Rondell Moore. I mean, I'd like to go Robbie Anderson based on the targets he's been getting, but it hasn't been working out for him.
I'm probably going safest route. Probably Beasley here.
See, I'm worried about Beasley because I think Knox is taking all those targets he used to get.
Yeah, it's a tougher matchup for the tight end this week, though.
It is. It's
so
true.
I'm probably sticking with Beasley, but
not
a lot of good options there.
Okay, just don't say anything bad about my boy Knox.
Hey. I refuse.
I will lose it on stream, Ethan.
I bet you will.
Nathan with the 5-bomb. Need at least one running back in a full PPR. Herbert, Booker, Sutton, Tony. Could pick up Alex Collins. Also Hawkinson or pick up Ricky Seals. Thanks, you guys rock. Need 2. Herbert, Booker, Sutton, Tony. Could pick up Alex Collins. I mean, I'd rather have Alex Collins right now than Booker. I mean, if I had to choose, I'm going Alex Collins and Herbert here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think Alex Collins, I mean, we know that Chris Carson went on IR, so you're going to get 3 more weeks out of Collins. Who knows when Barkley comes back? Just picking up all the running backs,
yeah.
all the backups to the backups.
And as far as the tight end position goes, I'm still going with Hawkinson. I don't love it. Don't trust it. I'm still going with Hawkinson.
You kind of have to. The tight end is so bad. And so, I don't think he's 100% healthy, but I think he's still going to be a pretty safe option.
So that's for Nathan. Mark McDonald dropped Sermon for Rojo or David Johnson. 14-team PPR, no running backs. I mean, David Johnson isn't doing anything, and neither is Rojo. You could drop Sermon and pick up Rojo, and if Leonard Fournette gets hurt, you're good. But if that doesn't happen, it doesn't matter what you do with these 3. You're not going to be able to start any of them and get a decent amount of points.
What do you think about the possibility of David Johnson getting traded? Probably not going to happen, right?
If he went somewhere that they would use him.
Yeah. With so many running backs going down, I'm curious if a team would be willing to move, a super late, like a 7th for him. That's really the only intriguing part for me.
Flight Zone Music. Chenault Collins, Damian Harris, McKissick need a running back and a flex and a PPR. Also Big Ben or Tannehill. Going with Tannehill over Big Ben. As far as the flex and the running back, I'm going to go with Chenault at the flex. And then I'm assuming Alex Collins is Collins here. I'm going Alex Collins at running back.
Yeah, I'm actually totally agree with all of that.
Jonathan Jarbe with the 5-bomb. Johnny with the soft J, just saying. Need a wide receiver 3 and a flex and a half PPR, 14 league. Josh Gordon, Khalif Raymond, Shepard, Higgins, Bolden. Also pick up Ingram on Fab. Wide receiver 3, I'm going to go with Shepard and risk it with him coming back this week. It sounds like he is going to play. He was practicing in full today. As far as the flex goes, it's a half PPR. I probably go with Bolden. I don't think Ingram's going to help you at all.
Yeah, you're in trouble there. I guess Bolden's probably the best option.
Yeah, that's Jonathan.
It's pretty dire.
That's a tough situation for this week. Really, really tough. Randy Horsley, pick 2, McKissick, Murray, McKinnon, or Stevenson. I'm going to go probably with McKissick and Murray here. I'd like to go with McKinnon, but I just don't know. This first week, are they really going to give him a whole... I mean, he's not going to get anything on the ground, mostly, so
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't. It's hard because I feel like McKinnon probably has the best touchdown upside, but I don't think it. I don't think they're going to give him the volume. I think Darrell Williams is going to take a ton of. I mean, we could see a ground and pound game that we haven't seen in a while from the Chiefs. So I think they're going to see what they have there with Williams.
Yeah, 100%. Dree Day reviews. Should I start Njoku or Evan Ingram at tight end? I've got Evan Ingram higher this week.
Yeah, Njoku has a surprisingly tough matchup, and so I think he's in some serious bust potential. Even though he blew up last week, I'm going to agree with Kyle there. Probably avoiding him unless I absolutely have to.
Randy Horsley, sit two. Kadarius Toney, Woods, Sutton, or Bateman in a PPR. I'm going to go with Bateman and Toney here.
Yeah, I'm sitting Bateman for sure. What was Ruggs? Was Ruggs an option?
No, Toney, Woods, Sutton, and Bateman.
Yeah, probably Toney.
Yep. Derek Preston, Sub-Headliners Nation, needed tight end and a flex and a full PPR. Dawson Knox, Gesicki, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Khalil Herbert. Tight end is 100% Knox. I mean, you're not sitting Knox for anything right now. And I'm going with Khalil Herbert at the flex.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the running back there as well.
In the gamer with a 2-bomb, A.J. Brown or Claypool in a full PPR. For me, if you need more upside, it's Claypool.
Yeah, I think Claypool as well. I'm really curious to see how the targets play out without Juju Smith-Schuster there. Is it Pat Freiermuth? Is it Deontay Johnson getting a ton of work? I think he's going to see 12-plus targets probably. But I think Claypool is going to be the biggest benefactor of no Juju.
Jose Hernandez with the 6-month subscription here on YouTube. Appreciate you being a member for so long, Jose. Proud to be a part of this best community of fantasy football. Jake and Kyle and the rest of the Headliner Nation are goats in this game. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you, Jose. Dan Marino with the 50 pesos. I'm worried about starting CeeDee Lamb against the New England Patriots because wide receivers are not being as effective as running backs. Should you start Kadarius Toney instead of CeeDee Lamb? No.
No. You drafted CeeDee Lamb to play him. I know that Toney's kind of the hot name, but Shepard is coming back. And so is Slayton. So who knows what Toney's role is going to be out, without with those two guys back. Yeah, I'm going to go with the surefire Lamb here.
Corvette Foster 40 becoming a member for the 2nd month here on YouTube. Hey guys, the bye week blues. I need 1 wide receiver and 2 flex in a full PPR. AJ Brown, T. Higgins, Mooney, Robbie Anderson, T.Y. Hilton, and Alex Collins. So 1 wide receiver and 2 flex. So my wide receiver is going to be A.J. Brown. One of my flexes is going to be Alex Collins. And then my other flex, probably T. Higgins if you want to be safer. If you want more upside, then it's Mooney.
Yeah, I agree.
Is it
I don't have much to add there. I think you pretty much said exactly what I would say. Why are you saying what I'm going to say, Kyle? Why you say what you need to say?
Am I taking all you? Don't sing. That's my job. Okay, I know you're new to the live show here, but the singing is my job, okay? Just because you're a doctor doesn't mean you get to sing too.
I've already ruined Kyle's mojo.
If somebody has a stroke in the chat, I'll let you step in at that point. But until then...
Unacceptable.
Deshaun Woods, what up, boys? Nice new haircut, Jake. Wait, over here. This way. There, like that. Another day, another dub. Have a good feeling about St. Brown tomorrow. Thoughts on Mike T upon his return?
If he returns and, can show he's healthy, it's still Michael Thomas. I don't think the offenses look terrible. They're a little more spotty than they've been in the past. We'll see how they work him in, but I don't see any reason why you wouldn't like the idea of Michael Thomas coming back. That should excite you. I'm a little nervous that it will actually happen because I don't know what that situation looks like. But yeah, sign me up for Michael Thomas.
Jake throws a $5 donation and says, "What have I done?" You're welcome.
Mistakes were made, probably.
Tell your son not to have a birthday, Jake, and you wouldn't have had to leave.
For real.
Or have it during the off season.
I don't even have kids, so
Allie Moe with the 5-bomb and a full PPR. I need one running back. Okay, hold on. Full PPR, need one running back. Patriots running backs. McKinnon.
Okay.
So I'm assuming he owns
All of them?
Bolden and Steven and Harris.
yeah.
So one running back. So Patriots running backs, McKinnon, Jamal Williams, Latavius Murray, or Hines. Your highest upside play here is going to be McKinnon. Your safest play is probably going to be Harris.
Harris, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I'm probably going Harris, but I tend to lean on the safe side.
Need a flex. Moore or Renfro. So I'm going to assume that's Rondell Moore. Rondell Moore is going to have the most upside.
Yeah.
Alan Osario becoming a new member here on YouTube. Alan, welcome in to the exclusive Headliner Nation. Thanks so much for joining. Carlos Almonte, what's up, guys? Been waiting to tell you guys about these trades. So I traded Dak for Thielen straight up and Robinson Sanders and Devontae Smith for Aaron Jones and Robert Woods. Thoughts? I like both of those for you, Carlos.
Yeah, I do too. I think you won both.
I mean, if it's a super flex league or 2-quarterback, Dak for Thielen is probably not great, but if it's a 1 QB league and you had somebody just as good, then yeah, I'll take Thielen 100%.
I imagine that he's not trading Dak for Thielen in a 2 QB league. So
I would assume.
we're going to assume, but you know what assuming gets you.
William Wilson in a full PPR need to start one wide receiver. Darnell Mooney or Marvin Jones Jr. I don't know. I'm feeling something about the Jacksonville offense this week. And it says Jones and Chenault are going to have decent weeks. So I'm going to go Jones here.
Yeah, I agree.
John Best. What up, headliners? Need an RB2 because he lost Chubb. In a full PPR. Collins, Felton, or bum-ass Murray. I'm going to go Collins there.
Yeah, Collins for me as well.
Thanks from your boy, John. John, appreciate you. Thanks so much for the dono. Red Hulk. Start 3 wide receivers in a PPR league. Woods, Lamb, A.J. Brown, Visca Pittman, Thielen, and Claypool. I'm going Lamb, Thielen, and Claypool here if you want the upside.
Going Lamb and Claypool for sure. I don't mind Woods as a third option, personally.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind him at all. I mean, really at that point, you're probably in the same ballpark of expected outcomes with those two.
Yeah.
Mr. Marijax with the 5-bomb and a half PPR flex. Julio Jones or Tony Pollard? Ooh, if you want the upside, it's Julio Jones. If you want to be safe, you go with Tony Pollard.
I'm going with Julio, personally. I think he's healthy. They're gonna play him.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, if you want the upside, Julio's going to be your smash start there. If you're worried about the injury, if you're worried about potential volume going to A.J. Brown instead, then you can go with Tony Pollard and probably get yourself right around 10 half PPR points. You're going to be in that area. Elite Yimmy 7 with the 10-bomb. What up, Elite? Is Khalil Herbert the best flex out of Ruggs, Peoples-Jones, St. Brown, Mooney, and Knox? He's the safest. Elite.
Yeah. Do you like any of the other guys? I mean, anyone you think close?
I mean, Mooney has more upside for me, and so does Knox. But I don't traditionally like putting a tight end in the flex, and Mooney is still risky at this point.
That was my concern as well.
All right, hold on just a second here, because apparently we've had a request, or several requests, on how to join. So let me get that link for you all, and I'm going to put it in the chat. Let me find it, if I can find it. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Okay, here. All right, I am posting. I'm pinning this right now. Okay, there you go. It is pinned. Scott Hickey, rate my trades. Mixon for Saquon and Pitts. I don't mind it. I
I
mean,
like it.
you're trading for damaged goods right now, but obviously those damaged goods could be just fine in a few weeks. Then CMC and Brandon Cooks for King Henry. Love that one.
That one's beautiful.
Also have Darrell Henderson at running back, Keenan Allen, Godwin, Higgins at wide receiver. I don't mind them at all. I think you definitely won that second trade.
Yeah, the second
first
trade makes...
for right now isn't a big win, but it definitely could be in a couple of weeks.
I feel like the second trade is kind of best case scenario with CMC going on IR. I mean, I didn't predict that. I don't think really anybody thought. He must have had a setback of some sort. So, the guy who traded for CMC is probably kicking himself, and you should skip to Happy Land with King Henry.
Mason, whose jersey are we getting a chance at tomorrow on the members only live stream? For the members only live stream tomorrow, Deebo Samuel signed jersey.
Ooh.
Allen Osario traded Patterson, Lamb, and Claypool for Ridley and Keenan Allen. I have good depth at running back, but still feel guilty about it. Rate it, please. Thanks, the goats. You traded an awful lot of upside depth, is what I'll say. It's really going to depend on who your wide or your running backs are. I don't mind the trade of Patterson right now, but I don't feel like you got what his true value is right now. I feel like what you could trade it if he starts to regress in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I don't love the trade personally. I like depth, especially right now, because we're going into bye weeks and you're going to need that depth to fill in your roster. And having those upside guys on your bench that come in for a week or two, is how you pick up a couple extra wins in bye weeks. So I don't love the trade, but I wouldn't kick myself over it. I wouldn't beat myself up too bad over it.
Pucks 2 times, full PPR flex, Jacoby, Kadarius Toney, or Alex Collins. If Landry plays, would he be better for the flex, though? I'm going Alex Collins no matter what here.
Yeah, I agree.
Over all of them. Ellis, Rich, I have Diggs, Thielen, Mooney, Pittman, Anderson, and Boyd. Who should get benched in my PPR league this week with 4 spots to fill? So we have to sit one of Diggs, Thielen, Mooney, Pittman, Jr., Anderson, and Boyd. I'm probably going to sit Boyd.
Is it? It's Robbie Anderson?
I'm assuming yes.
I'm probably sitting Robbie Anderson if it's me.
Okay.
Personally. I don't think – Boyd and Robbie Anderson are giving you the same kind of value. So if I have to sit one, I'm probably picking Anderson.
I think Anderson's floor is here. Boyd's floor is here. Boyd's ceiling is here. Anderson's ceiling's way up here.
Yeah, and I see that, kind of being the strategy. To me, I guess when we're talking about the fourth option, I would prefer to just have that stability.
Astro Joe's Pittman versus Sutton in a standard league. This one is really, really close. I'm probably going to lean Sutton here, though.
You're right. It is close. I'm kind of digging what Pittman's doing. Yeah, I'm probably going with Sutton, too. It's close. I think we're getting pretty close to having a serious conversation about kind of what's happening here with Pittman, but I agree. We're probably going with Sutton right here.
Oh, Ellis Rich said we needed to sit 2 of them. Well, then you're sitting Anderson and Boyd, and you're playing Diggs, Thielen.
Problem solved.
There you go. And then also Astro Joe's wants to know Meyer, Moss, Darrell with Pittman and a 1 PPR. I'm going to go with the running back out of all those guys and go with Darrell Williams.
Yeah, I agree with that. I hate that we agree all the time. Gosh.
It's because we're smart
I want to
people.
argue with you, but I can't.
It's for smart people.
The same strategy.
I've been told I'm basically as smart as a doctor, so I guess it makes complete sense now. I forgot to do my hair tonight, so it keeps
floofing. Dude, I never do my hair. It just looks like this all the time.
Well,
this is the epitome of letting it flow.
You're basically
just kind of let it do.
You're basically what it would look like if no one ever used Manscaped. Zach Cohen with the 90. With the 99-cent donation. Zach, appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, my God. Hector Urano, full PPR. Sterling Shepard or Khalil Herbert for the flex. Great show. Love your work. I'm going Herbert here.
Yeah, I am as well.
Oh, hold on a second.
Still mad about that Manscaped ad, though.
Oh, man. Pucks 2 times in a full PPR. Alex Collins or Demetric Felton. That's Alex Collins.
Yep, as well.
The Q becoming a member for his 5th month. Hey, guys, have A.J. Brown the flex. What kind of pitch count do you expect? I'm going to let you handle this one.
I don't know exactly what kind of pitch count to expect. I don't think that it's going to be a full workload, but I don't think that it's going to be enough to most options are not going to be better than him. Let's put it that way. I still think it's going to be enough, and he has enough after the catch potential to score touchdowns that I'm not crazy worried. It's not a great matchup, but it's not something that I'm avoiding completely. I've got him kind of in that mid to low wide receiver 2 tier right now.
All right, so this is what I want to do real quick. I want to take a brief pause from the questions.
Pause.
Ethan, I need to walk inside for a second, but this is what I want you to do because I've been seeing this question pop up over and over in the chat. People would like to hear your take on Nick Chubb, and people would like to hear your take on Mike Williams. So if you can take a moment to talk about them, I got to run inside real quick. I'll be right back. We'll get right back to the questions, but I know people are wanting to do this, so I think this is a good time to have you talk about it real quick.
It's a great time. Kyle's going to run. Let me tell you about Nick Chubb. Super surprising here. I thought that they were just resting him and Kareem Hunt. It did not turn out to be that way. The problem with this type of injury is that we don't really know much about it. I mean, he played well last week. And so was this something that came up and popped up in that game late and maybe we just didn't ever pick up on it? Is it something that came up, this week during practice and then got aggravated as he tried to, work on it? I don't know. It's hard to say for sure. I don't think that it's a long-term issue, but with how teams this year, for whatever reason, we've seen a lot of teams opt to try to get players to play through and then put them on an IR after the fact. We saw it already twice this week with CMC. We saw it with Chris Carson. And so that's a concern. I don't think that this is major, especially for Nick Chubb. Mike Williams, this one is a little bit more concerning for me just because, again, don't know a whole lot about it. We know that it's his knee, but Mike Williams does have a history of not being the healthiest dude on the planet. And so this is anytime you see him show up in the injury report, you start to get that, oh no, what is happening here? Is this going to be bad? And is it going to be, potentially multi-week? We don't know for sure. I'm hoping that this is one of those, we're going to give him a bunch of rest and let him play. But I don't know for sure. It's not looking like he's going to play this week. He's a game time decision. They haven't officially ruled him out yet, which I guess is a good sign. But that doesn't mean that he's a lock to play at all. I mean, I would say he's a game time decision trending towards not playing.
Did I make it just in time? Are you done now?
You did. I finished with Mike Williams. You showed up.
Love it.
Everybody is now, chanting for you to never come back. I don't know. They just want 2 hours of injuries.
It feels like
they certainly don't. I don't think they do.
It feels like people think I went to go take a poop. I had to go.
They definitely think that.
I had to go tell my kids goodnight real quick. They just got back. They were out for the evening.
This guy.
I had to go in and say goodnight real
with
quick.
With kids. Being a good dad and stuff.
What's wrong with me putting my family first?
Ridiculous.
Claudio Gomes, Marvin Jones, A-Rob, or T.Y. Hilton for the flex this week. I'm going back to A-Rob this week.
Kyle enjoys pain and suffering.
I do.
No Jair Alexander. And that is the hope that A-Rob is going to turn it around this week. That's the hope. That's what you're banking on. So I still think Eric Stokes is going to give him trouble. We'll see how much they actually put him on, A-Rob, but we'll see. I don't know. It's not a lot of great options there.
Sean Siders, love the show, guys. Need flex help. Start Renfro, A-Rob, Patrick, Pollard, Dylan, or Schultz. Current lineup is Herbert Adams, Alan Taylor, Fournette, Kelsey, and Renfro. So for the flex, Renfro, Patrick, Pollard, Dylan, or Schultz. Upside is A-Rob. Safety is Pollard there.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm kind of leaning Pollard as well. Again, A-Rob, I don't know. I feel like if we keep trying to like force him into our lineups, we're going to keep getting disappointed. I'm concerned. Let's put it that way.
Sean, appreciate you sending the 10 bomb there. JL Green also sent a 10 bomb afterwards. Just the dono. Appreciate that. Caleb Carrig, pick 3. Chuba, Booker, Khalil, or Gaskin. I'm going Chuba, Herbert, and Gaskin here.
Yep, I am as well.
Matt Hannon with the 5 bomb. Need a QB for next week with Josh Allen on a bye and have an extra roster spot with CMC on IR. Heineke versus Green Bay or Daniel Jones versus Carolina. Love you guys.
I'm going Heineke here.
Going Heineke?
I'm going with the Heine.
Well, I mean, Jones kind of got beat up a little bit last week. Is he even 100%?
He's not. Well, he had a concussion, but it looks like he's still going to play. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet. He should play, but Carolina's defense is pretty stout. So I'm probably going with Heineke. I don't know. I like the rushing upside of both these guys, but I feel like Heineke is going to give you a pretty safe, he's been a pretty safe option as a QB2. So, and we've seen that he can boom on occasion. So, it'd be a low end QB1. So I'm going with Heineke.
Matt Hannon. Oh, we just did that one. Sorry, Matt. Thanks for the dono. OEG official. Becoming a member for the fifth month. What's up, Kyle and Doc? Rate my trade. Sent Miles Sanders and Robbie Anderson for Bobby Trees, Mike Davis, and Melvin Gordon. My other running backs are Najee, Chuba, Gaskin, and CMC.
Anytime you get rid of – sorry, I'm going to just jump right in here. Anytime you get rid of Miles Sanders, it's a win for me. That guy is not on any of my rosters. I think he's a scrub, and scrubs don't get any love from me. That's what I'm saying. Kyle, you got anything else to add?
Yeah, for those of you asking, Matt Hannon was asking about picking up a player for next week, not this week.
Next week.
Yeah. Jameson Lundstrom says Alex Collins, Chuba, or McKinnon. That's it. Doesn't say anything else. Upside is Chuba. Safety is Alex Collins. Probably going Chuba here.
Yeah, not McKinnon.
Yeah.
I'm going Chuba, though.
Jonathan Jarbe. Also pick up Donovan Peoples-Jones. Let go of who from before. Oh, man. I have to scroll all the way back up. Hold on.
Scrolling. Kyle scrolling. He looks stressed.
I'm still going to go with Shepard there.
Yeah.
And now my thing went all the way to the bottom, so I got to go all the
way
back.
You didn't list the rest of them, but I would go Shepard over it was Donovan Peoples-Jones, right? Is that who he was thinking about picking up? Okay.
It is.
I apologize. People asking why I have a pencil. It's because I cannot keep Kyle is the only one that has access to all the donations. So he's reading them and I'm trying to write them down so I don't look like a fool. This is a little doctor trick called taking notes.
Okay. So I'm going to be honest with everyone here real quick. Super honesty time. Because I've seen like several people ask about me. I'm not feeling well right now, chat.
He looks terrible.
I'm doing, honestly, everything I can to make it through this live stream right now. I've got an awful headache. I have not felt good. for the last probably hour or so. It just all of a sudden hit me. I'm trying my best to make it through the stream and power through. So if my energy seems a little bit down, I'm sorry. I apologize. I was hoping to bring some of the extra energy tonight since there was no Jake. I'm doing my very, very best now. Thanks to Doc for helping out, though, and keeping it going. When I went in a second ago, yes, I did say goodnight to my kids. I did not go use the bathroom. But I am not feeling good. So,
and I can confirm that he did tell me that before the stream started. He's not just upset that he's working with me tonight.
I don't have COVID, people. I have a headache and my stomach hurts. I can
Those are
smell
COVID
everything.
symptoms.
I can taste everything.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to get COVID. This is the worst.
Oh my God. Rishi Sony. Hey guys, need one flex. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Alex Collins, Tim Patrick, or Renfroe in a full PPR.
I feel like we're answering Collins every time. And I'm going to keep doing it.
So I'm going to go with here too. I mean, we just know he's going to get a ton of touches this week. That's the thing. Mitchell Minkoff, could you rank these half PPR? Sterling Shepard, Robbie Anderson, Alex Collins, Julio Jones, Tyler Lockett, Marvin Jones. So you want us to rank them, Mitchell?
Shepard, Anderson, Collins.
And it's a half PPR.
Okay. Is it just those three, or were there more?
No, it's Shepard, Anderson, Collins, Julio Jones, Lockett, Marvin Jones. I mean, I don't know how I can, if I'm ranking them by upside. So let's talk about, no, I don't want to rank them by upside. This is a really tough one for me.
I will answer for you, Kyle. You think about how you want to answer.
Okay.
But I've got one.
Go ahead and start it off.
I'm going to go with Collins because he's a running back. I always favor running backs over wide receivers, especially wide receivers like Julio and Lockett, who are hurt, which are my next two guys. Then I'm going to go probably with Marvin Jones and finish with Shepard and Anderson. I know Anderson's getting work, but I'm not quite on board with him. That's how I would go if it was me.
I mean, that's pretty darn close for me. I mean, if you're talking about upside here, your upside's going to be with either Julio Jones or Tyler Lockett. If you're talking about safety, it's going to be with Alex Collins. I'm really not buying into starting Sterling Shepard right away this week. So, yeah, I'm pretty close with you on that one.
Yeah.
Ryan Volga with the 20 bomb. Thanks for the advice, boys. Everyone else needs to like the vid and join us tomorrow morning for some great content.
That's right.
Appreciate it.
Like the video. I know I'm not Jake, okay? But I'm doing my best here. And Kyle is dying in front of us. So likes for Kyle. I think if we could hit, 400 likes, Kyle might feel a little bit better. What do you think? Kyle, 400 likes, feel a little bit better?
I don't know.
He's feeling
Nicholas
really
Johnson
bad,
with the 10 bomb. Currently at the Penguins and Blackhawks NHL game, but always watching the boys. What up, Nicholas? So my question is, start Myles Gaskin or Alex Collins? Upside is going to be Gaskin. Safety is going to be Collins here.
I like Collins. I think Gaskin showed why you should still have faith in him last week. But Tua's coming back. We'll see what happens with that. I'm going to go with Alex Collins.
Someone's saying that Mike Williams is officially in tomorrow.
He's officially in? Who confirmed this?
21
Who said
minutes
these
ago is expected to play barring a pregame setback.
Okay, see, this is what I was hoping would happen. Again, it's hard when you don't practice all week. That does not tell us a whole lot. So, I thought this was a normal rest week. I think you're going to see this a lot this year. Adding a game, I think you're going to see a lot of teams choosing to rest guys multiple days in the week. Usually it was just kind of a Wednesday rest day. Now we're going to see a lot more Thursday and Friday rest days for guys that are banged up. So it makes my job a little harder, but that's why you follow us and you don't follow other people, because I'm still going to give you the best option, best info that I can.
Love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, Nicholas. So there we go. Miles Gaskin ceiling, Alex Collins floor. Appreciate the 10 bomb there, Nicholas. Dizzy 804, 18 PPR. Henry is the RB1. Hunt is the RB2. J. Rob and Jay Taylor on the bench. If Mike Williams is healthy, who do I flex? So Henry, Hunt, J. Rob, and Taylor on the bench. I mean, I would be fine playing J. Rob or Taylor over Mike Williams tomorrow.
Yeah, I might even consider doing that anyway.
And I would go, I have Jonathan Taylor higher for tomorrow.
I also have Jonathan Taylor higher.
Jose Hernandez with the 10 bomb. Hey guys, got some concerns about CMC. Should I start looking at a trade? I already have Kamara, Damian Harris, Cordero Patterson, and a half PPR standard league. Should you start looking for a trade? No, because no one's going to give you decent value right now. Just hold him and wait for him to come back. And then for your quarterback, Big Ben or Darnold, I'm going to go with Darnold.
I am too.
Jay Hawley 203, pick 3, Booker, Javonte, MG3, Moss, or Collins. Collins, Moss, Javonte. I don't love it.
I don't love it either, but I feel like that's probably where I would go too.
Yeah, I don't.
Moss just has so much more touchdown upside. I'm really concerned about the Giants' offense.
Yep. Yeah.
I know that Booker is going to probably be the guy, but if you're giving me those two, I'm probably still picking Moss for touchdown opportunities.
Yeah. Chad Ziegler, what do you think of this trade? James Robinson and Emmanuel Sanders for Swift and Ridley. We'll receive Swift and Ridley. I would take Swift and Ridley because that has more long-term upside for me this season.
Yeah, I probably would too. I think it's a good deal.
Joseph Seacrest, pick 3 and a full PPR. Chuba, Darrell Williams, Herbert, Collins, Tony, need a dub. I'm going to go Chuba, Herbert, and Collins. Ethan has to write.
Was Darrell Williams an option?
Yeah, Chuba, Darrell Williams, Herbert, Collins, Tony.
I'm going Chuba. I'm doing Chuba, Williams, and Collins personally.
Okay, so Ethan's going Williams over Herbert.
Yeah, I have them right next to each other, but I do have Williams a little bit higher.
Joseph, there you go. Appreciate it. Bings 392 and a full PPR Superflex Dynasty pick 2. Alexander Madison, Robbie Anderson, Herbert, Dearness Johnson. Thanks for the vids. Appreciate it, Bings. If I'm picking 2, I mean, for me, it's got to be Herbert and Robbie Anderson because it sounds like Cook is playing tomorrow, right?
Yeah, the plan is for him to play. Now, who knows if they give him – last time we saw him play, they only gave him 49% of the snaps on offense. So they could still split him with Madison, but I think he really limits your upside with Madison. So I'm probably going Herbert and Anderson here and sitting Madison.
Gerald Meter says Sutton, Gaskin, Waddle, or Connor. Pick 2. I'm going to go with Sutton and Gaskin out of those 2. Tua being back tomorrow worries me about the wide receivers for Miami a little bit.
Yeah, it's a good matchup, though, so I don't mind Waddle, especially with Devontae Parker already being ruled out. But I'm probably going with Gaskin and Sutton there. I wouldn't go – I want to play – let's put it this way. I want to play Gaskin, and I'm not playing Gaskin and Waddle. So that's kind of how I decided between those two.
M. St. G with the 5 bomb. What up, M. St. G? What's up, Kyle and Dr. Turner? And a full PPR. Need a wide receiver between A-Rob, St. Brown, or Cobb. I'm going A-Rob.
Yeah, I am as well. It's just he's got more talent. He's going to have to put it together at some point. But I am getting nervous with him.
Ed Miller with the 5 bomb and a half PPR flex. Hollywood Brown or Chuba.
Ooh, this is probably one of the tougher ones I've had.
Yeah, I don't love the matchup for Marquise Brown this week. So honestly, I would want to be a little bit safer with Chuber here. Chuber.
Chuber. I'm going to go Chuba, but for a different reason. Bateman's coming back, and I want to see how Bateman and Brown work together in that offense. Does that limit Brown? Does it, improve Brown's opportunities? I think either way, I'm probably still going Chuba, but man, that is a close one.
And then Carolina or Denver defense. Carolina or Denver. I've got Denver, barely Denver. Like one spot Denver.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Denver because I think that the Raiders are going to be a hot mess this week. I can't wait to watch and see what happens.
Dan Marino with the 50 pesos again. I have both Kelsey and Knox on my roster. Should I start? Who should I start? No, Kelsey is not what I've been expecting. Knox is playing Tennessee. I mean, I'm never benching Kelsey. I mean, depending on what you got for the flex, you can put Knox in at the flex, but I'm not benching Kelsey. Fire.
I agree.
Couldn't do it.
Knox doesn't have a great matchup. He's still probably a top 12 tight end this week. Not a great matchup, though, going with Kelsey.
Yeah. Jim Penner with the 10 bomb. Jim, appreciate you. Thanks so much.
Appreciate you.
Vic Wavy with the 5 bomb. D Johnson or Emmanuel Sanders. If that's Deontay Johnson, then it's Johnson for me.
If it's David Johnson, then it's probably Sanders.
Yes, 100%. DF with the 2 bomb. Darrell Williams or Javonte Williams with Gordo out. I got to go Darrell Williams here. I mean, I love Javonte Williams, but Melvin Gordon's a big pain in the butt right now.
Yeah.
Ethan's got to think about this one.
Yeah, I agree. I have them literally like they're 2 spots away from each other in my rankings. So,
Trojan 3659 becoming a member for this second month. Best thing I've ever invested in. Love the perks. Thanks for all you do. Looking to trade Antonio Gibson. Would Lamb straight up be worth it or ask for more? Ethan, based on the injury, would you be willing to take Lamb over Gibson rest of the season?
Full PPR?
Doesn't say.
In a full PPR, probably. I am worried about this shin injury because it's a stress fracture. And so the only way that you're healing that is by giving him rest. And if you're making him play football every week, that's like the opposite of that. And so I worry that if he takes another hit to the shin or if something happens to him, and this gets worse, then they're going to sit him. And so for just safety, long term, I think Lamb is fair value. I'm probably asking for more because running backs tend to be worth more than wide receivers. I'm probably trying to get, an RB2 out of that guy too, or gal, whoever you're trading with. But I don't think it's a bad deal by any stretch.
Frank Wildman with the 2 bomb. Hi, start to Marvin, A-Rob, Tony, Galladay, half PPR. Well, Galladay's out this week, correct? He is out. He's not playing.
Yes.
Me, I'm going Marvin and A-Rob here. Those are the upsides to me.
Yeah, I'm going to probably go with those 2 as well.
I love how
I want to like
down.
Darius Toney. I do think that he's like going to become a thing by the end of this year. And I think that he has been impressive, but I'm so concerned about how they use him now that Slayton and Shepard come back. Like I need a week of that to like fully trust it because he didn't break out when those guys were playing before. And so he only broke out when they weren't. And so if they're going to use those 2 in similar positions as Toney, is he going to get the same type of opportunity that he was getting the last couple of weeks?
All right, Ethan, here's what we're going to do. Okay. We can't let it flow like Jake. We just can't. So we're going to do like a semi-flow, kind of like a semi-flow. So
we're going to let it trickle.
There we go. I like it. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to read you the questions. Okay. I'm going to let you give the people their answers. He's going to put a headband on real quick.
I was ready for this. I was told that you had to have some type of head paraphernalia. So here I am.
All right.
Shout out to my protein company for the sick headband. I'm ready.
Ryan Vogel becoming a member for the 3rd month. Kalafa Kingston with the 5-bomb. What up,
It
Dr.
was probably the
Kyle?
headband.
Aloha from Hawaii. Just wanted to say thank you for what you guys do and wish Jake's son a happy birthday. Appreciate it. Your sister lover, $10 donation. Need a flex option in a full PPR. Mike Williams, Ezekiel Elliott, Myles Gaskin, Marquise Brown.
Ezekiel Elliott was an option?
Yeah, Mike Williams, Zeke, Gaskin, Brown.
Zeke.
Pasta Prince with a 2-bomb flex, 1 in a standard. Booker, Tony Pollard. Or no, Booker, Tony, Pollard, or Waddle. Kadarius Tony or Pollard.
I'm maybe going Waddle here.
You're gonna go Waddle there?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Brian Deshane. What up, Brian? Got to play COD with the legend tonight. Thank you for the invite, Kyle. I had a blast. Even though I suck, it was a pleasure playing with you and Ethan. Thank you again. You're welcome, Brian. I was glad to run a few games with you there. Pete Wheeler, 72. Pick 2 of 3 in standard. Melvin Gordon, Alex Collins, or A.J. Brown. That's Collins and Brown.
Yep, agreed.
Kumachama.
Kumachama.
Please help me pick a flex. Knox, Edmonds, Pollard, Kirk, or Amon-Ra St. Brown. Knox, Edmonds, Pollard, Kirk, St. Brown.
I'd probably go Pollard or Knox there.
I love how we're trying to let it trickle right now, and Ethan is writing down.
Dude, I'm still trying to get notes in, man. I wasn't ready for these 14-player questions. I was not prepared. Jake didn't warn me.
Trying to write down all the questions during Let It Flow.
Dude, we're letting it trickle. This is trickling, okay?
Michael Jr. with the 10-bomb. Henry Hubbard, Damian Williams, or Darrell Williams.
Henry?
3 wide receivers, DK, Claypool, Higgins, and Sanders. Grade my team, and I also feel like I need to trade someone to make my team solid. Who for who? Oh, Michael, appreciate the 10-bomb. I just based off this question, like, we can't really tell you like who to trade for because we don't know league size, we don't know scoring, we don't know who has play, we don't know what the other rosters are or anything like that. I mean, as your team stands right now, I hold it as is. But I probably go to the David Montgomery owner with Damian Williams and maybe try to make some sort of a trade with him.
Yeah, I agree. It's hard to say if you should or shouldn't trade. I don't know exactly how the league is going. I don't know if there's any players that are on the block. I personally tend to try to make trades for players that I don't believe in. So if you got a guy you really hate on your team, get rid of that dude.
So yeah, that's a tough one to answer, Michael. It's really is tough. Johnny Cause with the 5-bomb and a full PPR. Drop Mitchell for Bateman. He already has Henry, J-Rob, Devontae. Is that supposed to be Javonte Williams and Dylan? I mean, I would rather keep Elijah Mitchell over Bateman right now.
I would too, until we see what happens with Bateman when he comes back, how they use him. If you have another option to drop to get Bateman on your squad, I don't hate it. But I would not probably choose Mitchell.
Prime time, Stephen Joyce. Would you trade Gronk for Michael Thomas if you have Schultz and Ertz already? I'm fine with that.
Yeah, who knows when Gronk's going to be healthy again.
Or at least healthy enough to make a significant impact.
Yeah.
Because he
broke
back,
like
no
all of his ribs, dude. Broke all of his ribs. He punctured his lung. Like, dude was banged up.
Yeah. McLovin, Alex Collins, or OBJ in the flex. That's Alex Collins.
Yep.
Duber Garzone, half PPR, pick 1. Gaskin, Thielen, Cooks, or Sutton. Personally, I'm going to go with Thielen here.
I might go with Gaskin. If it's me.
Rivers, pick 2 in a PPR. Amari Cooper, Robert Woods, Chuba, or Emmanuel Sanders. I mean, I'm good with going Amari and Chuba here.
Yeah, I would go with Amari for sure. And I guess Chuba is probably the second best option.
Andrew Carey with the 5 bomb. Pick 2. Khalil Herbert, Hubbard, or Waddle. I'm going Herbert and Hubbard here.
Herbert and Hubbard. Hubbard.
Trojan 3659 with the 2 bomb. Drop LaVisca to pick Judy off the IR. If he doesn't perform tomorrow, yes.
Yes.
Shane Howard with the 5 bomb. Hey guys, quick question in a full PPR. Would you trade Michael Thomas for Stephon Diggs? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, hurry.
Quickly.
Run.
I'd be running.
Stop what you're doing and go do it.
And then when you did it, I would cheer in my house by myself, probably.
With your pants off.
Maybe.
Just a dude, man. Evans put up a stinker, starting Gaskin and Mixon, have Anderson, Pittman, Van Jefferson, and Renfrow on the bench. Should I stick with the running backs or start another wide receiver? Also starting Knox and CD. Based on what you have on the bench, you've got your upside where it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Trey Hatton with the 20 bob. Love the channel.
Appreciate
Love the
you.
channel. First in my league. Keep up these MF bangers. Trey, awesome. Glad you're
I
doing
can't do
well.
it like Jake does. I don't know how he does that.
Jamison Lundstrom, Alex Collins, Chuba, or McKinnon in standard. I'm going Alex Collins here since it's standard.
I might go Chuba here. He's getting a ton of opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going Chuba. I don't know what's going to happen with Geno Smith. I think it could look ugly. He's going to make more mistakes than Russell Wilson is for sure.
Yeah, that's why I'm going with Collins because we know he's going to get the volume. That's kind of my thing with it. In a standard league, running back volume is king. Black market with the 5 bomb, 2 teams, half PPR flex, team 1. Latavius Murray, Waddle, Alex Collins, or St. Brown. I'm going Collins there.
Yes.
Team 2, Latavius Murray, St. Brown, Mooney, Hines, Shepard, or A.J. Green. Upside, I'm going with Mooney.
Yeah, I think that's probably Shepard is kind of an interesting option, but we'll see. I don't think he's 100%. I think he is 100%, but hamstrings most likely to get re-injured in the first 2 weeks they come back.
Deshaun Harden. I am 2-3. My opponent had Antonio Brown and Godwin. I had Devonta Smith. I need upside. Julio or Pittman, and Hawk or Seals Jones. If we want upside, it's Julio. And to be honest with you, if we want upside at tight end, it's Ricky Seals Jones.
Yes. I hate to admit that, but
I hate to admit it too.
I'm not a Ricky Seals Jones guy, but you're right.
Pucks,
this week.
Pucks 2-time with a 2 bomb and a full PPR flex. Demetric Felton, Kadarius, or Jacoby. I'm going with the Jacoby Myers there.
Yeah, I'm going with probably Jacoby there too.
Bukowski, Elway, or Marino. I'm taking Elway.
I like Marino. I'm not a big Elway guy. Never was, never will be. Of course, those were before my time because I'm young and not an old man like Kyle. So,
oh my God.
Sorry.
John Ippolito freaking out about another potential Mike Williams injury. Would you pick up any other Chargers wideout, or where would you look up? I mean, if you're worried about Mike Williams, it's Jalen Guyton who's going to get the first shot.
Yeah. I would maybe consider the tight end, though. Parnum,
yeah.
Maybe. You know, I know it's not a wide receiver, and that wasn't really a question, but I would consider him as well. He's getting some looks in the red zone. He's huge. So Mike Williams also huge. Parnum's a pretty good athlete. Mike Williams is a pretty good athlete. I could see where there's some appeal there.
D Mitch 14, Jacobs, Josh Gordon, Gaskin, Herbert, or Hubbard. Pick 2. I'm going to go with Jacobs and Chuba. If you want more upside, then it's Chuba and Gaskin.
I was probably going to go with Gaskin and Chuba personally.
Luke T, Deontay or CD in a standard league. Thanks, guys. Ooh, in a standard league, part of me thinks that Deontay Johnson big touchdown that we see all too often happens.
Yeah, and I also think Deontay Johnson is going to absolutely eat targets.
Yeah. No Claypool or not no Claypool. No Juju. Yeah.
Yeah,
Joshua
a lot of
Wilson with the
targets.
20 bomb. Odell, Gaskin, or Julio in a full PPR. Start 2, bench 1. I'm benching Odell.
Yes, as well.
Kyle
He
Fisher
hasn't
with
looked
the
right.
Kyle
He has
Fisher with the
not.
10 bomb. Rate my team. Brady, Taylor, Darrell Williams, DK, CD, and the flex is Robert Woods. And then sitting on the bench is Nick Chubb, AJ Brown, Tim Patrick, Connor Pollard, Washington, and Sterling Shepard. I'm leaving your lineup as is right now.
I am too. Did he say rate his team though?
Yeah.
That's a solid B. You need more bench help, but you're probably not going to get it. So you're just going to ride your starters until they're all gone.
Well, to be fair, he'll have more bench help when AJ Brown and Nick Chubb are fully healthy, and Sterling
That's
Shepard.
true. That's true.
Somebody became a new member, but then retracted the message, so I have absolutely no idea who it was.
Well, we appreciate you becoming a member.
Easy Eddie, 32, with the 5 bomb and a 12-team 2-point PPR. 4-1 first place, made 2 trades. First off, traded Antonio Brown for Calvin Ridley, and then sent Deontay Johnson, A-Rob, and Moss for Jamar Chase and Josh Jacobs. I don't mind either of those. I mean, you sold AB at his highest point for Ridley at his lowest point, so I would have
That's a
liked
great
to see you
trade.
get a little something extra back there.
I disagree. I think that's a fair trade. The second one I'm a little more concerned about. Maybe it's because I'm a big Steelers fan, but I still think Deontay Johnson is going to be. Did he say 2 points per reception?
Yes.
Yeah, I want more Deontay Johnson in that type of scoring setting.
Yeah, Chase just has so much upside, and then
I know, and I love Jamar Chase. I'm just saying. I think to me, it's more about just the floor of Deontay Johnson being so high with the number of targets he gets.
McLovin drops a little 2 bomb, and then says, "Kyle, you seem super detached today."
Kyle's depressed. Jake's gone. Doc is in.
I
We're
miss
letting
Jake.
it trickle.
That's probably why I don't feel well.
There's no Jake. He's alert. He's the doctor's here trying to help Kyle, bring him up. I'm getting pulled off the bench and expected to put up starter minutes because Kyle's hurt. Kyle's hurting. Jake's partying in Washington. I'm doing my best here. I need a raise. I'm probably going to take Kyle's raise. We're doing our best here. Okay. Kyle has admitted though that he is not feeling well. So I got that for you, Kyle. Kyle's not feeling well and I feel bad for him.
Daniel Fielder with a 5 bomb. Headliner help. Flex in a full PPR. Thielen or Darrell Williams. Thanks for all you guys do. I'm going Thielen there.
I probably am too. I like Darrell Williams though. I think he could rumble and he's a very different type of running back compared to what they've had with CEH. So I am curious to see if they get a big lead. He is the type of guy that's just going to grind you down, but he has some injury concerns in his past too. So not trusting him over Thielen until I see what his workload looks like.
Eric Cruz says, props to the doc. Need to fill in the flex. 2 between McKinnon, Bolden, Hilton, Drake, and Josh Gordon. Oh, my God.
Ugh. Yuck.
Probably
Say it again.
McKinnon and Bolden.
You need 2 from that?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going with McKinnon for sure. And then
Eric, I'm sorry, but if I didn't feel sick before, I do now.
maybe T.Y. Hilton. I don't love it coming off a neck injury, but I feel like I don't love any of the other options either. So maybe he comes back and gives you some juice.
Joe Lopez wants to know, are we starting Stafford over Dak?
Probably not.
And then we're starting to Deontay, Amari, and Claypool. I'm going Amari and Deontay there.
Yeah, I am too.
Ramon Martinez, hey guys, pick one. Carr versus Denver or Tua versus the Jags? I'm taking Carr. I'm not starting Tua right away.
I'm not either. I don't trust Tua.
What up, the Ganimal? $5 make it holler. Two things. Stream Mooney or Amon-Ra St. Brown this week. You guys are the bomb, Jake, too. Thank for everything, even when sickly. I'm going Mooney over Amon-Ra.
I am too. I like Amon-Ra. I think he's got some juice, but he needs more time.
Hector Urano with the 100 pesos. In a full PPR, I have Mike Gesicki at tight end. Kyle has it number 6 on the ranking. How much does it drop with Tua now as a QB? Options to pick up Conklin, Njoku, Arnold, Smith, Tunyon. Stay with Gesicki. I probably go with Dan Arnold over Gesicki now.
I'm probably going with Gesicki still.
I just don't like that Tua hasn't targeted him this year.
I know that's odd, but there's no Devontae Parker. We'll see what happens with that. They're playing, a Jacksonville team that's not very good.
I just lost my spot. Hold on. Tarnished Templar, bench 2 and a standard. Chase, Julio, Pittman, Patrick, or Collins. I would sit, since it's standard, Patrick and Pittman. Appreciate your efforts. Hope you feel better soon, Kyle. Appreciate it. Tarnished.
Yeah, I agree.
Medi,
go through all the names in my head.
Medi, RJ, Chubb for DK. I don't want to trade Chubb.
I'm probably not making that move. Russell Wilson's gone for half a year. At least the next 6 weeks, maybe more. No.
I mean, if you're struggling at wide receiver and you're really, really solid at running back and you need upside, you could go for it. But God, I don't think
you better be pretty strong at running back to get rid of Chubb, though.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 deep, and they're all healthy.
Yeah. Rick, is T.Y. worthy of a flex in a full PPR? I'd rather not his first week back. I'd rather scour the waiver wire for something else.
Yeah, I don't love the idea. I said it earlier, but that was just because it was a desperate situation.
Tyrone Long with the 2-bomb. Singletary or Van Jefferson in a 14-team full PPR? I'm going to go Van Jefferson there. And hopefully he scores.
I'm going to go Singletary and hope that he scores.
All right, there you go. Daniel Fielder with the 10-bomb. Headliner help. And a full PPR, flex Thielen or Darrell Williams. Kyle, feel better soon. Appreciate it, Danielle. I'm still going Thielen. I think we had this question from someone else, too, and you went Williams.
I feel like we did. I'm still going Thielen, too, but we talked about that earlier.
That's right. Ryan Remy with the 5-bomb. I need one running back and one flex. Jacobs, Williams, Chase, Claypool, or Lockett. I'm going to go Williams and Claypool here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you're probably right there.
I need more conviction out of you. You got to be like, you're damn right, Kyle.
Yeah, great point, Kyle. I love it. I think it was a great decision. In fact, I'm doubling down on whatever Kyle said.
Well, I triple stamp. You can't triple stamp a double stamp.
Can't triple stamp a double stamp.
Ryan Remy, need one running back and one. Oh, we just did that one. My bad. JL Green with the 2-bomb. Justin with the 10-bomb. Thanks, Justin. Hey, fellas, need 3 for the flex and a standard. Marquise Brown, Jacobs, Gaskin, Sutton, Pittman, Julio, and Herbert. Need to break my losing streak. I also traded Keenan Allen and Cordero for Kupp. Good trade. You gave up a lot. I don't know if I could have made that trade because the difference between Kupp and Allen is kind of significant so far this season, but isn't guaranteed to be significant the rest of the year if the volume doesn't keep up for Kupp. That's a lot for me to give up. I probably keep those 2 guys. I don't think it's a bad trade, though. I mean, I don't think you lost, like value-wise, I don't think you lost. Just my preferences is I would have kept those 2 guys. As far as your starters for 3 and a standard, Julio.
Yes.
Herbert. Marquise Brown.
Yeah. There weren't none of. What are the other options?
Jacobs, Gaskin, Sutton, and Pittman.
Yeah, no, I'm not loving really anybody else.
Corvette Foster 40, full PPR pick 2. Darrell Williams, Herbert, and Collins. I'm going to go Williams and Collins.
What is a cleanse?
Collins.
That's in your colon.
Colon cleanse.
Ew. No, yeah, I agree.
Ryan Phillips. Need a running back. Alex Collins or Zach Moss. Give me some Collins.
Collins, I'm calling you on the phone, telling you to take
Colin ends.
Alex
Lang
Collins.
Slays and Brandon Reyes both becoming new members here on YouTube. YouTube. Appreciate you. Joey723 and a PPR Flex 1. Chenault, Ruggs, Hawk, or St. Brown. I'm going to go Chenault there.
Yeah.
Lang Slays with the 5-bomb. Would you trade for CMC if you were looking to buy him low? Saints out for 3 more weeks. Love the content, by the way. Keep it up. Lang Slays, appreciate it. I mean, yeah, I'm fine trading for him, but it depends on what you're trading for him. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to trade, I'm not trading healthy CMC value. I want to get him as he's hurt and on IR for the next 3 weeks, and we don't know what we're going to take.
Yeah, if it's only 3 weeks. Again, I'm not convinced that this wasn't a setback because it sounded like earlier this week that he was going to ramp up and play potentially this week, and then they put him on IR, which is never a good sign. So I am probably going to go with trying to trade for him, but not. I'm treating him like a running back 3 right now, maybe a low end RB2. And so I'm not giving RB1 value right now because you're not going to use him for 3 more weeks. Are you okay with, if you trade a startable player for 3 weeks, you could potentially lose 2 of the 3 weeks and then you're really hurting. So depends on where you're at in your league, but I don't mind trading for him. Just be smart about it.
Self-made, appreciate that. Says my flu game. I don't have the flu. I think it's just my head. I just think my head is making me sick.
Dude, if I had a head that big, I'd want it to hurt.
Exactly. See? And when it does hurt, it's even. But that's because my brain is so big. Melvin Gordon or Alex Collins? I'm going to go Alex Collins here.
Yep.
John Ippolito. Half PPR, Thielen or Sanders? Going Thielen.
Yep.
Brent Shin, what's up, guys? Thanks for always helping. Need one. Julio, Waddle, or Tony? Going Julio.
Yeah, I probably am too.
And in a bad spot with the only options is Connor or Dearness Johnson. Need one in a PPR. I'm going Connor there pretty easy.
Yeah. I'm not convinced that Dearness Johnson isn't still the 3rd running back on that team. So Hunt's going to play. Felton is basically doing everything that Johnson was doing before. So,
yeah. Nathan Lusk, flex question: Sanders, Gaskin, or try A-Rob? I'm still going A-Rob there. All of you can call me crazy. I'm going A-Rob this week. If it's going to happen, I think it's going to happen this week.
If it better, I'm probably going with Gaskin, but this is like make or break week for A-Rob. No Jair Alexander. If he can't make it happen, if they can't start putting it together, we're putting up the red alarm signs.
Yeah, spin those alarm signs. Mikey Davis, Cook and Hunt set to start at running back. Hollywood and Jefferson at wide receiver. Flex Darrell Williams, Collins, Herbert, or Julio. And PPR. If you want upside, you can go Julio there.
Full PPR, I'm probably going Julio.
Yep. Brandon Reyes with the 2-bomb. Christopher Dowling with the 5-bomb. Killed with injuries. Need 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. So for our running backs, we have to pick. Oh my God. Dearness Johnson or Brandon Bolden?
Bolden, probably.
Bolden. And then for your wide receivers, T. Higgins, Julio Jones, Marvin Jones, Kadarius Toney, Jacoby Myers. It's Higgins and Julio, and then I'm going to flex Marvin Jones because I'm sure as hell not playing Dearness Johnson.
Yeah. I'm probably going with that group of 3 as well.
Joshua Wilson, Odell, Gaskin, or Julio in a full PPR. Start 2, bench 1. Joshua, I think you sent this question already. We're benching Odell there.
Yes. I do feel like we answered that before,
Mm-hmm.
but we appreciate you if you didn't hear it the last time.
1, Solus in a PPR flex, trusting Julio Jones versus Buffalo, St. Brown, or Herbert. Still going Julio there, probably.
Yeah, Herbert, I feel like could be an okay play. Julio doesn't have a great matchup, and Tannehill's not playing well right now, but I still feel like the upside is there for Julio. I mean, he's just, I don't know. I feel like Herbert doesn't have a great matchup either. Green Bay's going to be weak in their secondary, but their front line is still pretty stacked. So, and they're playing in Chicago, and they usually get pretty amped up about those games. So,
Brandon Reyes with the 5 bomb and a full PPR need to start 2 running backs. I'm going to sneeze. Herbert, Edmonds, Javonte Williams. Do I pick up Alex Collins and drop Madison or roll with what I got? I probably hold on to Madison in case for some reason Cook gets out there and re-injures himself. I mean, I don't want to drop. I would rather have Alex Collins over Herbert.
yeah.
Because if Damian Williams is back next week, Herbert's not going to be anything.
Yeah, I don't mind because Damian Williams is just dealing with COVID, right?
Yes.
I don't think you're losing much. Actually, I think you're probably gaining by getting Collins. And so I'm probably dropping Herbert or trying to trade Herbert quickly, potentially. And that looks ridiculous. But I'm getting Collins because you're getting 3 weeks of Collins. Look at that. That is the worst look I have ever seen.
I'm going to braid this down. What do you think, Headliner Nation?
I think you need to put one of those like Jamaican bead things in there. Yeah, that would look good.
Oh, yeah, that would, wouldn't it?
That is terrible. Look at him trying to look like me. Horrendous.
I gotta blow my nose now. I sneeze so hard.
Dude, you're just devolving into like full-blown sickness right now.
Oh, man.
First it was headaches.
Dude, you know why? It's because it was
sneezing.
80 freaking 4 2 days ago, and it was 52 today.
Dude, I live in the Midwest, okay?
You know how it is?
We know how it is, okay? It was raining here in 20 degrees, and then last weekend it was like 85, and then this weekend it's sunny, and next weekend it might snow. So it sucks here. Weather sucks around here, okay? And I don't know what Kyle, I'm starting to worry, may have lost. He might be having, do you have rabies? So like, is your brain just turning to mush in front of our eyes?
Chad, what do we think?
So concerned. Kyle has absolutely gone off the rails.
I feel like
Kyle, hey, I just want to say though, like, kind of offended that you don't think that I can let it flow. I've been on this show before and I've let it flow before.
You've done a live show before?
I did. We did one together last year. We did a threesome. Me, you, and Jake. We did. Threesomed it.
I don't remember that. Like
we did last year. We threesomed it. It's true. Full-blown threesome.
Normally I would remember being in the middle of 2 dudes, but I don't remember that.
Dude.
I feel like I feel like this is what Jake would look like if he wore a really bad toupee.
That's such a bad look that I can't even possibly we need some likes. Can we get some more likes on the video for just to make Kyle not do that anymore?
I'm leaving my hair like this, chat.
He looks like the one kid from school that like the mom just puts the bowl on top of your head and just cuts it. That's what you look like right now. It's such a bad look.
I'm hearing a lot of emo comments. I'm hearing a lot of
This is the worst look I have ever seen.
they're saying I look like emo Tobey Maguire from Spider-Man.
From Spider-Man 3? You do. That's perfect.
Should I come up with an emo? Should I come up with an emo?
Do some dance moves.
Alter
What's
ego.
the movie does? It's like you gotta hit him with them. Break it down, Kyle. Break it down.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I will ever know. Don't know where it goes, but it's only me, and I walk alone down. Oh, Jesus.
This is terrible.
I don't even remember where we were at. We got
We're
Joshua.
so far back.
We talked about Julio. We talked about full PPR need to start to Herbert, Edmonds, Javonte Williams. Do I pick up Collins and drop Madison or roll with what I got? Talked about
We
that
just
because I don't
answered
want to
that.
drop Madison because if Cook re-injures himself, then we got to go. Jim acting like Dwight in The Office. Oh, I love it. I love it, Havoc. Oh, my God. A complete breakdown. Everyone is like, oh, my God.
Somebody's emailing Jake right now. They're
Little
like, seriously,
Nicky.
Jake, you can never
Little
leave
Nicky's
again.
a good one, too.
Where's Shag Rich? That one's probably my favorite.
Shag Rich.
Shag
oh, my God.
Rich.
I
This
do.
is
I need to
Swag
come up
Rich's-
with an emo alternative.
This is Swag Rich's cousin who wants to be Swag Rich, but only comes to visit on the weekends, and his parents have some issues. This is Shag Rich.
Shane Howard with the 10 bomb going after Diggs. I actually feel better.
Laughter is the best medicine.
Shane Howard with the 10 bomb going after Diggs now. Should I trade Michael Thomas or McLaurin in a full PPR? I can only keep 3, so it should be Adams, Diggs, McLaurin, or Adams, Diggs, and Thomas. It's Adams, Diggs, and McLaurin 100% from me.
Yep, I agree. We don't know what's going to happen with Thomas.
Oh, my God. The responses in the chat right now about how I look are awesome. Daniel Fielder with the 10 bomb. Headliner Familia. And a full PPR. Flex, Darrell Williams, or Thielen. Danielle, I feel like you've asked this several times.
And every time we've answered Thielen.
Kyle,
But
get better
this
soon. Thank you
time-
for all you guys do. Ed Rock in the head. Paraphernalia. So, Daniel, I'm sorry if you felt like you had to keep sending it because it wasn't getting answered. We were trying to go through as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we're going with Thielen there. But if you keep asking, I might switch to Williams. The more you ask, the more I'm thinking like, man, maybe I should be answering Williams.
Corey McPherson in a full PPR. Tony or Herbert, third-year Washington channel. Love all the content. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you, Corey. Oh, Danielle, thank you for the 10 bomb again.
We
For
appreciate
me,
you.
I'm still going to go with Herbert here right now.
I am too.
I'd scroll to the bottom. F.
Scrolls to the bottom.
Okay, got that. Jose Valenzuela. Hello, guys. I need 2 running backs and 1 flex. I already played Brady and Godwin. Gibson, Darrell Williams, Khalil Herbert, Alex Collins, Julio Jones, Emmanuel Sanders, and Kadarius Toney and Sterling Shepard in a standard league. 2 running backs. I'm going to go with Gibson and Alex Collins. Unless you need more upside, then it's Gibson and Williams.
Yeah.
And then at the flex, I'm okay going Julio Jones again if you're looking for more upside.
Yep.
If not, then go with either Williams or Collins, whoever you don't play at RB2, put them
Yeah.
in at the flex.
I'm probably going with all the running backs. Gibson, Collins, and you said Herbert, right?
Yes.
I'm probably going. Jack, to answer your question in the chat, why is the doc on? Jake is taking his son to a Washington football game for his birthday. So he has called me in on the weekends. I'm on call, carrying the show on my back. Not a rookie, even though Kyle doesn't remember the time we did a threesome last year. carrying the show on my back. Kyle's sick. You can see by his haircut that something is mentally wrong with him. I am concerned, but Jake is taking his son for his birthday to a football game in Washington. So I am here covering and honestly probably saving the show.
Ethan, Anna probably had the best one so far. Kyle looks like Ashton Kutcher if he never married. I say Kutcher because it's an Office reference. Kyle looks like Ashton Kutcher if he never married Mila and his last claim to fame was Punk. That's my favorite one so far. Oh my God. Derek Just.
You remind me more of Jim Carrey's character from Dumb and Dumber. That's what I'm seeing.
Derek
Somebody
Just.
get a screenshot of this. I need to put those two pictures next to each other. Could you do the so you're telling me there's a chance?
So you're telling me there's a chance. Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? No, I'm kidding. We're not going to do it.
Oh, it's so bad.
Derek Just, in a full PPR, I traded Waddle and Miles Sanders for Josh Jacobs. My running backs now are Kamara, Hunt, Fournette, Pollard, and Jacobs. Did I win? No. Waddle and Miles Sanders for Josh Jacobs. I don't mind it, just because Miles Sanders has been poop.
He's terrible.
James with the 5 bomb. Pick 2 in a standard. Gaskin, Emmanuel Sanders, Jamar Chase. Well, it's 100% Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
And since it's a standard league, I will go Sanders over Gaskin.
Emmanuel Sanders? No, I'm going with Gaskin here because I like the matchup better. And I think Gaskin has more touchdown upside given his volume. We'll see what happens with Tua, but give me Gaskin.
Good job, guys. Tell the doc if he thinks Big Ben a tree.
What?
If he thinks Big Ben a tree.
A tree?
I don't get it.
If I think Big Ben a tree? I mean, he's kind of tall and has a big torso, trunk. So
I didn't know maybe if it was a comment from one of your shows. I don't know.
Big a tree. I don't know. I do like this. Dr. Ethan looks like Nighthawk from Step Brothers. You can call me Nighthawk. I have been told that John C. Riley and I share a lot of similarities. I've also been called Jack Black. But the best one was I had a girl one time tell me that she thought I looked like Chris Pratt. And I took that as like a really great compliment because
I think I saw you post this on Twitter one time.
Because it was Chris Pratt, like he had just done Jurassic World, and so he was like super ripped. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe you think I look like Chris Pratt. She goes, no, not that Chris Pratt, like fat Chris Pratt. And then that's the day I learned that Chris Pratt was fat before. And
like
she
Park
literally
and
said
Rex
that
Chris
to
Pratt.
my face. Fat Chris Pratt. That's what she thought I looked like. Fat Chris Pratt.
Park and Rex Chris Pratt. There you go. I mean, at least somebody didn't tell you that you look like Klay Thompson if he ate only gas station food, because that's what somebody said about me.
I mean, probably.
How do I look anything like Klay
Dude,
Thompson?
you look just like Klay Thompson. What are you kidding?
Oh, Lord, whatever.
You both have long faces and large eyes and
we both know how to butter that bread from deep, baby. That's what I call
nose.
shooting threes, is buttering that bread.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
Calvin, 75 with the 10 bomb. Appreciate you, Calvin. 10-team PPR stacked at running back with Jones, Eckler, and Hunt. Wide receivers are Kupp, Debo, A.J. Brown, Keenan Allen, Bateman, Renfro, with Thomas and Landry on the IR. Tight end is Zach Ertz. Worth throwing an active wide receiver at Logan Thomas? No, because I don't. Is Logan Thomas done for the year? I know he went to IR, but I don't know if it was short term or if he's done.
I mean, I think it's short term. They're all short term right now. The only time you get long term, like year ending IR, is before the season starts. There's like a certain date where if they put on IR before that date, then they're gone for the year, regardless of what happens.
No,
so
I'm
it's still short term, but we don't.
Is.
I think he has a hamstring issue, and so who knows how long it'll actually take him.
Good enough with the 10 bomb. How's my team looking 5 weeks in? We've got Wentz, Eckler, Henderson, Evans, Diggs, Kelsey, Metcalf, and on the bench, Sony Michel, Eli Mitchell, Crowder, Davis, Brian Edwards, and Mooney. Very thin at the running back position, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's my only concern. So I'm giving it a B-.
I'm going to say, yeah, it's hard to win fantasy leagues when you're thin at running back. You're probably a running back injury away from being a bottom half team, and that concerns me. So I'm going to go with a C+.
Steve-O the Ace, boys. Would you trade away Justin Jefferson and DK for Patrick Big Mahomes? Okay, first off, Steve-O the Ace. Don't write that in the chat again. I'm not a fan of you putting that in there and trying to get me caught up in my words. I have Joe Burrow as my quarterback. Absolutely not. I don't care if it's two QB. I don't care if it's super flex. That's way too much for Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I agree.
Dan Marino tossed in a 50 peso, but retracted the message. Appreciate it, Dan. Mac Attack, choose 3. DK, Hollywood, Chenault, A-Rob, and a full PPR. I'm going DK, Hollywood, and A-Rob here.
I might consider Chenault over A-Rob. Maybe.
You're just
really
you and
close.
I are not on the same page as far as A-Rob tonight.
I'm A-Rob is like running out of opportunities for us to trust him. Like, I can only bang my head against this wall so many times, Kyle. Like, he might not have it this year. Like, I'm sorry that I don't believe in him.
I'm not giving up hope yet. I'm not doing it.
I'm sorry.
I even took the over on Prize Picks this week.
He's taking the over.
Moving on. Art Form 74. You guys are the best.
Appreciate
Full PPR. Have McLaurin, Woods, Shepard, Boyd, Javonte Williams, Pollard, Singletary. Need 2 wide receivers, 1 flex, or no, 1 running back and 2 flex. So we need 2 wide receivers. That is McLaurin and Woods for me. We need 1 running back between Javonte Williams, Pollard, and Singletary. I'm going to go with Pollard there. And then now we need 2 flex. And we have to go with Shepard, Boyd, Javonte Williams, or Singletary. Since it is a full PPR, I'm okay risking it on Shepard this week and then offsetting it with Javonte Williams and hoping he scores.
Yeah, I'm probably going with Javonte Williams. I liked everything else you said, though. The wide receivers for sure. I'm probably starting Javonte Williams. Yeah, I would go with Williams. I would get him in there somewhere.
Edward Trujillo with the 10 bomb, 16-man. Would you trade Kareem Hunt for A.J. Dillon, Tony Pollard, and Michael Pittman? Myles Gaskin is my only other running back, and for wide receivers, I have Debo, St. Brown, Tony, Rondell Moore, Landry, and Bateman on the IR. Thank you. No. Because even if Gaskin is your only other running back, you're basically dropping down from Hunt to Pollard, and then you're hoping that A.J. Dillon gets enough touches in any single week.
Yeah.
Van Flowers, can you rate my trades in a PPR with the 10 bomb, Van? Lockett and Alex Collins for Ridley. I like that one. I'll take Ridley.
Yep.
And then Edmonds and Tony for Henderson and Khalil Herbert. Ooh, really like that one as well. I think you won both of those trades.
Yeah, I'm not an Edwards guy, so or Edmonds. So yeah, I think you want for sure the first one. Second one is, but I'm probably making the second trade too.
Tan Fam. Jacob Rivera, full blown laughing behind the register at work. Do I need
You think
to
it's
start
your
wearing my
haircut?
hair
It's
like
got to
this
be your
all the
haircut.
time? Oh my god. Tan Fam and a half PPR, Flex, Gaskin, Jacob, or Hubbard. That's Hubbard for me. All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. I was like, oh, good answer, Kyle. Keep going.
Oh my god. Big Dog Pound 1 in a PPR league. I'm starting Zach Moss as my RB2. Gaskin and Hollywood both at flex spots. Should I replace any of them with Darrell Williams, T. Boyd, or Emmanuel Sanders? I mean, I would start Darrell Williams over Zach Moss.
Yeah, I would too. That's really the only one, though.
Jimmy Merrill with the 2-bomb, standard flex. James Conner, Booker, or Collins? Collins for me.
Yeah, Collins there for me as well.
Quan, K90. Appreciate you, Quan, with the dono. Christopher Dowling, thanks, guys. Need one flex, one running back, and one tight end. So for our tight end, we have to pick Hawkinson or Schultz. I'm going to go with Schultz there.
I'm going Hawk.
The one running back, we have to pick Collins or Javonte Williams. I'm picking Collins there. And then for the flex, we have to pick Hawkinson, Javonte Williams, Cooks, Mooney, or Rondell Moore. If you want upside, it's Mooney.
I'm probably going Williams.
Okay,
I'm going to start both Collins and Williams.
Javonte Williams for Ethan. Ant Carter and a half PPR. We got to pick 2. Collins, Herbert, Tony, Higgins. I'm going to go Collins, and if you need upside, Higgins here.
Yeah, I would probably go Collins and Higgins. I was debating Higgins and Herbert, but I still feel like Higgins is going to give you more.
Kyle needs some rest. Go get some chicken noodle soup, man. Jay Sizzle.
He does.
As soon as this stream is over, I'll be going straight to bed.
Going to bed.
I'll be posting something later to let you all know. The live stream is going to have to be at like 9:30 tomorrow morning. I'm going to have to do it during the London game because my son has a flag football tournament tomorrow and I coach. So I have to be to the field for a coaches meeting at 11:30. So we're going to have to go super early with the live stream tomorrow.
Be ready. I won't be on that one, so you can talk so much smack about me if you want to.
Ethan, I've never talked smack about you. In fact, when people do talk smack about you, there's one person in this whole wide world who you can count on to just go ape shit over it.
That is true. Nobody on Twitter runs to my side to fight the trolls faster than Kyle does. And that is sometimes I don't even realize that Kyle has started a fight on my behalf. And Jake will text me and be like, hey, Doc, did you know that Kyle is currently like beefing with someone over you? And I literally have to like take time out of my day to make sure that Kyle isn't burning a bridge that like to someone I actually like.
Oh, no.
He never is. He's always right there. But you need a real one like Kyle in your corner. Let me tell you that for sure. Okay, because my boy Kyle, he pulls no punches.
I'm definitely your enforcer, 100%.
Like,
if you ever become a celebrity doctor and get your own show, I mean, I'm doing security for you.
I don't even engage in those types of beefs because I don't care what you think or what other people think about me or my profession. So,
I care more than you do.
Dude, Kyle really does. I've never seen a man go so bananas.
Oh God, yeah, that last
one. The
last time I tried to defend you, the last time I defended you, I got banned from Twitter for 24 hours. Did I tell you that?
It's true. Kyle is taking so much heat for this. Kyle is like the heat-seeking missile of the fantasy headliners, especially on Twitter. He just finds a way. We get so much love from YouTube, but on Twitter, I think that people are jealous of the nation, dude.
Oh, they are.
I think that's it. They just don't get what we're doing here. they're hating on us. It's, what can we say?
They be drinking that haterade.
Haterade.
Dan Marino with another 50 pesos. Rate my team. We've got Allen at the quarterback position. Eckler and Javonte Williams. Hopkins and Deontay Johnson. Travis Kelce. C.D. Lamb at the flex. On the bench, Daniel Pennies. Nicholas Chubb. Cordero Patterson. Sutton, Tony, Knox. I don't mind your team. It's a very, very good team when you're not on buys and not hurt. So this week it's just about kind of getting through the week. But I love your team. Very good team.
Yeah, I think the team's pretty solid. A lot of upside wide receivers on the bench that you're going to be able to throw in for flex and, into your flex, into your wide receiver spot during bye weeks. I'm digging it.
Dominique Evans wants to know why I'm already trying out my Justin Bieber Halloween costume. I'm not being Justin Bieber for Halloween. You all have to see it on the live show. Matt Mason. Need one tight end and a flex. Higbee or Hunter Henry? I have Hunter Henry higher this week. And for the flex, A-Rob, Tim Patrick, Shepard, Higbee. Oh, either Higbee or Henry or A.J. Dillon. Okay, so for Henry over Higbee for me, and then I'm putting A-Rob in the flex. I'm sorry, I can't get away from it.
Kyle, if you're wrong on A-Rob, we're gonna blame Shag Rich for this. If A-Rob busts again, it's Shag Rich was the one that was so in on him.
If A-Rob goes off this week,
you will be so unbearable.
No,
I've been in agreement. Most of the time, we've been in agreement on this.
I don't do that.
I'm just saying, I'm a little concerned.
I'm concerned too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am concerned, but I feel something coming with A-Rob this week. Looking at the matchup, looking at the uptick in uses of Justin Fields the last couple of weeks where they're opening the playbook a little and a little and a little more for him. This week, I think we open it even more, knowing that we're going to have to be relying on Herbert in the backfield. They're not just going to be able to run the ball as crazy as they have the last couple of weeks. I'm feeling it this week. I'm feeling some A-Rob. Now, am I going to start him? I've still got him ranked a little bit lower, so I'll start him because, hey, I mean, wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. I'm not going to start higher upside plays over him, but I love it. I love A-Rob this week. I'll say it. And I don't care who knows it. Wesley Webb. In a full PPR, we need to pick 2. Kadarius Toney, Jacoby Myers, Darrell Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Devontae Booker. That's going to be Darrell Williams and Myers for me.
I'm going to go with Darrell Williams for sure. And I might throw Toney in this situation.
Ben.
I'm not a Jacoby Myers guy. He's not my boy.
The thing about Jacoby Myers is he gets so many freaking targets. Like,
true.
You know he's going to get a ton of targets every week.
This is my thing though with Toney is that while I am a little concerned because Shepard and Slayton are coming back, they have been so infatuated with him over the last 2 weeks that I still feel like there's going to be a little bit of meat on the bones, and Jacoby Myers just doesn't. It's not sexy, dude.
Not sexy.
Kyle looks like Harry Potter has returned to Hogwarts for his 30th semester. This is adult Harry Potter for sure.
I feel like I look more like Harry Potter in Yes Man when Jim Carrey dresses up with what's her name? Zoe Deschanel, and they go to that Harry Potter party.
Kyle looks like Harry Potter if he didn't find out he was rich at the beginning of the first movie.
This is fun. I feel like I need to screenshot this, put it on Twitter, and have people come up with the best one and then give somebody a prize.
Best caption.
Oh, man. Steve-O the Ace wants to know if he's benching DK this week and pick up Peyton. I don't know who Peyton is. Would you bench
Barber?
DK? Not this week. I'm not going to bench DK this week. I benched him last week.
Oh, yeah. No, that was Shag Rich that did that. That was Shagrich.
Shagrich.
Yeah,
wouldn't have benched
Shagrich.
him.
If Kyle makes a mistake now, it was Shagrich. If Kyle does something good, Swagrich. Kyle is Kyle. We'll call him Kyle.
I mean, you got to see Swagrich in the flesh.
It's true, and it was pretty glorious.
You also got to see Swagrich break into your room and your bathroom.
He did. If you don't understand what we're talking about, please go back, watch our video, our vlog from when Kyle and I actually met in person and hung out for the weekend. It was a hoot.
Brandon! Ben Coningsberg said, no question, just wanted to say you guys rock. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Ben.
Hey,
Ivan Flores. Hey, guys, need some help. Marvin Jones or Myers from the Pats in the flex? Marvin Jones. I won't go Jacoby Myers here.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer, Kyle. Good answer.
I should. Chat, listen, the hair started a little bit ago. I was messing with it. And then
terrible.
Now we've basically
it got only worse.
We're wanting everybody to come up with their best response to how I look. Like, what do I look like? Oh man. Okay, where am I at? Hugo Santa Cruz. Would you start St. Brown, Mooney, or Kirk in the flex? I'm gonna go with Mooney there.
Yeah, I agree.
Daniel with the 5-bomb rate. My team after a few trades. Herbert, Diggs, Jefferson, Hollywood, Zeke, Robinson, Mixon, Hawk with on the bench, Julio, Edmonds, Connor, Gordon. Improve anything? Maybe a little bit more bench depth, but other than that, you've got one heck of a starting lineup.
Yeah, the starting lineup is going to be the bread and butter. I'm probably trying to get, a little more upside on the bench. But overall, not bad. I think the team's great. Starters are good.
Anna, I need the doc to sing some Tenacious D so I can see if the Jack Black comparison is accurate or not.
I don't think I know any of Tenacious D's songs. The Saxaboom, I would love to get us. If anybody has a Saxaboom, that is my favorite Jack Black Tenacious D skit that he does. If you've never seen it, look it up, Saxaboom. He did it on Jimmy Kimmel, and I cry laughing thinking about it. So if I could get a hold of a Saxaboom, I would give Anna a private show with just the Saxaboom. Maybe not a private show. That made it sound bad. I'm trying to see Charles Boating.
The private show thing kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Okay.
Ant Carter and a half PPR. I need 2. Collins, Tony, Higgins, Julio, and Herbert. I have the hiccups. Don't mind me. It's going to be for me. If you need upside, if your whole goal is upside, it's Julio and Higgins. If you're trying to be a little bit safer, then I go with Collins and I pair him with Higgins.
I would go Julio and Collins if it was me.
Rob G with the 10-bomb. A friend offered me Aaron Jones, Matt Stafford, David Montgomery for Antonio Gibson and Damian Williams. I immediately hit the trade button. My starting quarterback was Sam Darnold. Did I win it? So you got Aaron Jones, Matt Stafford, and David Montgomery for Antonio Gibson and Damian Williams? You didn't even need Stafford to win that trade.
Yeah,
am I reading this right? Friend offered
again?
me Aaron Jones, Matt Stafford, David Montgomery for Antonio Gibson and Damian Williams. You won easily, like not even close.
Yeah, that's a steal.
Huh. Yeah, Rob.
Oh, yeah, Charles, sorry. I mentioned your name because I was trying to find what you called Kyle. Kyle, he called you a combination of Rufus and Ron from Kim Possible. I don't know if you watched that show. You're pretty old. He may not get that reference.
I've never seen the show.
Charles, but I think it's hilarious.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Okay. So Kyle,
I think that's the theme song.
That is one. Yeah, that is the theme song.
DB4331 says Kyle looks like he's auditioning for a sequel to the 40-year-old virgin. I think that tops Anna's is my favorite for tonight. I feel like I could pull that off. Oh, Kelly Clarkson.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, Jake is gonna watch this
feeling
back.
better.
Just be so terrible. He's gonna be so offended.
Sandra says Tom Green. Oh my god.
Oh,
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Ding. Daddy, would you like some... Are you too young for that too?
oh yeah.
What's that movie called that he did where he sings that?
Kyle looks like the kid that
Is it
comes
Freddy
in.
Got Fingered? Is that the name of the
What?
video? There's a
What
movie
are you
that
talking about?
there's a movie that
Here's what I think you look like, Kyle.
that
It
Tom
looks like you
Green
came
did
in-
where he sang a song that was called, yes, it was, Roger. It was. He did it. He did a movie and he sang this song called Daddy, Would You Like Some Sausage? Oh, it was called Freddy Got
totally off
Fingered.
the rails. Kyle looks like he just rolled up in here and cut his bangs with safety scissors, and his parents are concerned. And I'm just, oh my gosh, I can't believe that this is gone. where it's
Roger wants
gone.
you to Google it later tonight.
Roger,
Oh,
I'll have Kyle send me the link. I'll watch something, I guess. If it's not going to give my computer like a virus or something. It sounds pretty messed up. Jeez.
Oh my god. That was so funny. Oh my god.
Roger,
Corey
please
Olson.
do send in the Discord.
Corey Olson. Full PPR flex. AJ Brown, Booker, Herbert, or Kadarius Toney. I'm going AJ Brown here.
Yep.
You're gonna send it in Discord. Okay. Anton Palmer. With the 5 bomb. Hey Kyle and Ethan. Need help with my flex. Need upside and a half PPR. Got Thielen, Tony, Claypool. Leaning toward Claypool personally. Thanks.
Yeah, Claypool.
Highest
If we're talking
upside
just
is
straight
Claypool.
upside, I feel like Claypool's the guy. Big play and potentially getting quite a few targets.
I'm not going to lie, Ethan. This has probably been one of my favorite live shows. Sorry, Jake. But listening to or watching everybody in the... listening to everybody try to say what I look like with my hair like this has been absolutely awesome.
My favorite personally is when people roll up into the live stream and
They're
realize
like,
their
"What is
hair
this?"
looks ridiculous and are just so confused. Kyle's usually so put together, but he's been sick. He's come in. He looks like that kid that just slicks his hair down with water in the morning and then goes to school. And that's what he's looking like right now.
Dude, my hair when I was younger was awful to try and contain. Like it was, my colics were just crazy all over the place. I actually started shaving my head towards the end of high school because I couldn't take it anymore.
Okay. All right. I'll be honest. Daniel popped me with this. Okay. Kyle and Doc look like Nacho Libre and a Skeleto.
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
That is, dude, I dressed up as Nacho Libre one time in college. Best bar night of my life. If you have ever had the chance to dress up as Nacho Libre and go to a college bar, you probably can't do it because, that would probably be illegal for you. I don't know. You might get in trouble because you're 100 years old. But the number of people that bought me drinks that night just so that I would yell Nacho, so many. I had such a grand time.
Oh my god.
I need my
Okay,
stretch
hold on.
bands.
Steve-O the Ace. I was trying to type Mahomie and spelling didn't come off right. Oh, okay, Steve-O. I thought you were trying to get me to slip up and say something
Inappropriate.
All right, my bad. No worries. Merciful Duke with the 5 bomb. Herbert or Damian Williams? I'm going to go
Herbert, Damian
Darryl.
Williams.
Daryl Williams, not
Oh,
Damian.
I'm
Daryl
going to go
Williams.
Daryl Williams.
Then
if
one
it's
wide
Herbert
receiver
versus-
and one flex. Waddle, Tony, Gordon, or Schultz. I'm going Waddle and Schultz here.
I'm going Waddle and Tony.
Jake will never take a vacation again after this. Probably.
Yeah, probably not.
Not.
We may both
Baytown.
get fired after this.
Do what?
I said we may both get fired after this. We can't be trusted to be in charge.
He's
of the live
watching
stream.
somewhere right now just going, oh my God. Jake, message me. Message me on Twitter if Ethan and I have completely lost control and you're disappointed in us. Andre. Nope, never mind. Baytown with the 5 bomb. Are Cook, Jefferson, Mike Williams decoy this week before their buys? I have Madison, Dillon, Edmonds, and Hardman, Renfro, Pittman on the bench. Who should I start? If Cook, Jefferson, and Williams are in, I'm starting all 3 of them.
Yeah, I would say that of the 3, if you're talking about decoy potential, Mike Williams is probably the most likely to be a decoy of those 3. Dalvin Cook has been practicing in full this week, so it sounds like he will be a full go. I'm surprised. I thought they'd give him more time, but I would say that of the 3, Mike Williams is the one I'm the most concerned about being decoy, but I'm still probably not sitting him if he's playing.
Jake just texted me and said, should I be worried?
Yes.
Krista
I think
wants
we're all worried.
Krista wants to know if I got into the sauce when I went inside because I have the giggles now. I think it's a mixture of just – here's the thing, okay? So late night last night, I probably didn't get to sleep until closer to 2 in the morning. And then I had to work today for a little bit. So I set my alarm for 9:30 because I had to start making calls at 10. My freaking niece called my son's iPad at 7:45 this morning and woke us up, and I couldn't get back to sleep. That's probably part of the reason I don't feel good.
All day. So I was at a disc golf tournament, played all day. So I'm exhausted as well, but I'm putting the team on my back.
Ethan, never mind.
What, did Jake tell us that we're fired?
No, he just said,
still
should I
owes
be
me for
worried?
this
I
month
said
if he
about
fires
what?
me.
He hasn't responded to me. Andre with the 10 bomb. Shout out from Brazil. What up, Andre? I need 2 wide receivers and 1 flex. Bobby Trees, Claypool, A-Rob, Alex Collins, and Devontae Booker. All right. You don't have to worry. I'm not going A-Rob here. I'm going to go Bobby Trees and Claypool, and I'm going to go Alex Collins in the flex.
Yep, I agree. It's about time to make some smart decisions.
JT86. Pick 2 flex and a full PPR. Hawkinson, Pittman, Waddle, Javonte Williams. Waddle.
Pittman.
And Williams. I can't go with 2 wide receivers in my flex. I got to offset it.
Okay. I mean, if it's a PPR, I don't mind
it. Glenn says, I don't know what this look is, but I feel like we should be discussing Dungeons and Dragons strategy and wearing capes.
Hey, I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons tomorrow, okay? Don't judge.
Are you really?
Yeah. Dude, I'm a certified nerd, man. Okay. You got to know.
I play Pokemon with my kids. I'm not judging.
Dude, we're just some nerdy adults, man.
I literally like to play video games and have people watch me. I mean, come on.
I mean, you did whatever you're doing with your hair for the entertainment.
Colby says, I literally was watching the stream earlier, and now I came back to this.
Jake's in the chat. He's concerned. Jake popping in, wondering if Ethan, do you condone everything that has happened tonight? No, Jake. I will be filing a complaint for whatever is occurring here.
No.
I'm going to need more money. Look at Kyle's hair, Jake. Does that tell you how the night's going or what? Look at that. What is this? Jake, if you only knew the amount of putting the team on my back that has occurred today.
What type of pudding? Butterscotch, vanilla, chocolate,
Blah.
swirl.
Vanilla is the only pudding that matters.
Tapioca. I do love a good tapioca pudding. You know what
Anna
kind of
wants-
pudding I love the most, though?
Anna wants
Bread
to know
pudding,
what
and it's
my
not even a real
D&D
pudding.
racing class is. Currently, I'm playing as Duroc the Turtle. So it's a big-ass turtle. And Duroc is a rogue barbarian. So he's very sneaky, but he hits really hard. And he's also just hilarious and because he has no social skills. So he does not understand any social cues. He's never met another turtle in his life. And so things are going not great with Turok. Kyle is continuing to change his hair. Jake is almost about to pull the plug on this stream, I feel like.
Jake's going to log into YouTube.
Jake is ready to we're going to get pulled off the air any moment now. It's so risky.
What do you think about this one? I feel like it makes my forehead look huge.
Dude, I think the fact that your forehead is huge makes your forehead look huge.
Actually, no, I need to cut it.
This
down.
is more of the look that Tobey Maguire does in Spider-Man, I feel like.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Oh
Identity
my God.
theft is not a joke, Jim.
We've lost
This
it.
is so bad. Hey, we got some more questions to answer. We need to finish up these
V
questions.
Storwell, yeah, we're getting to them. We're almost done with all the super chats. We've got like 10 left.
We're gonna
Steve-O the
crush
Ace,
through
I was
those.
busting your balls about last week. I know you were, Steve-O, no worries. Baltic Swift, PPR, AJ Brown, Myers. AJ Brown, Myers, or Cooks. It's AJ Brown for me.
Yep.
Rob G with the 5-bomb. My running backs for that league are Aaron Jones, Chubb, Kareem, Hunt, Monty. Where's the Ethan emojis? P.S. Kyle looks like Adam Sandler, Little Nicky. Well, Taylor, you got to message Taylor and tell him that we need.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know, man.
This isn't fair.
He's busy.
I'm working hard, man.
He's editing
Didn't get any
videos all week for
emojis?
us.
Didn't get a plaque. I'm the only one that didn't get a plaque. No emojis. I don't feel like I'm a valued member of this team, despite putting all of the team on my back this week because Kyle's
V
been sick.
Storwell, we're literally answering questions right now. We're having fun. Stop it. We'll get to your question. Tyler, I don't care about your hair either, so go ahead and leave. It's not that big of a deal. Chat, we're having fun. It's 11 o'clock at night. I literally had no energy a little bit ago, feeling sick as hell, laughing,
crushing
feeling
it.
much better now, and y'all are complaining. Not y'all. Some of you are complaining about it. We're having fun. Get off your high horse, or I'm going to push you off of it, and then when Doc tries to fix your broken leg, I'm not going to let him.
Who is this mean Kyle? I'm afraid.
Sean
Jake,
McEwen.
add verbal abuse to the list of things that we need to discuss after this.
Sean McEwen, flex 1 in a full PPR 12 team. Devin Dingleberry, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Rashad Bateman, Rondell Moore. Oh, and Ethan, give Kyle a forehead kiss now or I'll scream. No. Ethan doesn't give forehead kisses. I give forehead kisses. Forehead kisses.
Okay, what was
if
the
we're
question?
flexing 1, Devin Singletary, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Rashad Bateman, Rondell Moore. Rondell Moore is going to have the most upside. He's going to have the most upside, but Amon-Ra St. Brown is probably going to be your safest bet.
I disagree. I'm probably going with Moore here. I think Singletary is the safest bet. We don't know what's going to happen with Amon-Ra St. Brown. We're hoping that he gets the same type of volume he saw last week, but we've only really seen 1 week of that. So that's a concern for me.
Glenn Smith, Brandon Cooks, or Darnell Mooney in a half PPR. Brandon Cooks is going to be safer for me. I'm still sticking with Cooks right now.
Yeah, I'm going with Cooks as well.
James with a 5-bomb. You guys should take Jake to get the wake from 40-year-old virgin. I paid for that. You mean the wax? I think he meant
The wax? Kyle, didn't you wax your leg once?
I
already
waxed myself on stream during a gaming stream to hit a goal for subscribers. Maybe I'll do the same thing again over on YouTube for Headliner Gaming. V Stores Wall. There we go, V. We got you. Please answer in a full PPR flex spot. Jalen Waddle, Tim Patrick, or Julio Jones. I still got Julio Jones higher out of them.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Julio as well. I don't mind Waddle if you're still a little leery of Julio. Bad matchup, and he's coming off an injury. So if you want I would say the safest of the three, the lowest floor is still probably Tim Patrick, but Julio has, I think, a lower floor than Waddle. Waddle and Tua have a lot of good connection there. So I'm still probably going with Julio, but if you're nervous about any of those things that I mentioned, Waddle should get quite a bit of volume this week.
Daniel says I look like Alfalfa at 30 years old and unemployed. Terry R wants to know full PPR pick 2: Henderson, Hill, Deontay Johnson. Oh, you don't sit Tyreek Hill ever. So Tyreek Hill. And then, oh, man, I would really want to play Darrell Henderson here.
Full PPR?
Yeah.
I'm still going with Johnson and Hill.
Yeah, I
Hill
agree.
isn't 100% healthy, so I keep an eye on that one going into tomorrow. Make sure that he's playing, but I'm still going with probably Hill and Johnson. I see the appeal of Henderson, but I have a hard. I don't think the upside is there.
Thank you, Anna. I was thinking the same thing when I read it. Oh my God. Dustin or Roger, my boy Roger. Oh, Terry also wants to know Cleveland or Green Bay defense. I will tell you in just a second. I've got Green Bay higher. Roger wants to know, who do you like more the rest of the season, Alex Collins or Hubbard? Rest of the season, probably Hubbard, because you're definitely gonna want to have CMC's backup. There's no guarantee that Alex Collins really becomes a thing just because he's filling in for Chris Carson.
Yeah, and Rashad Penny's coming back, and so what do we do with Rashad Penny when he comes back? Are they going to give him a run? They did spend a first-round pick on him. At some point, you have to let him try to be the bell cow. So I'm going with Chuba.
Mario Gonzalez, because I see your donos, put your question in the chat. I'll keep an eye out for it. Mario. Dustin Isaacs, 2 QB, traded Big Ben and Madison to the Dalvin Cook owner for Russell Wilson. A couple guys freaked out and started a veto campaign.
Vetoes are stupid.
Are they beeps here, or am I wrong? Vetoes are the worst thing in fantasy football. Any league that has a veto, I would not be a part of.
Yeah, we don't do vetoes around here. Here's the thing. You got to let other people run their team. The only exception is if you feel like two teams are working together to give one team an advantage, and that's called collusion. If you think it's collusion, then yes, I think you should have a discussion and vote on it as a group, but that is a very, very, very rare occurrence. I've been in a whole lot of leagues. I've never run into collusion ever, but it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I would say that if you're not in leagues with people you trust that are for money, that's where you're going to be more likely to be susceptible to a collusion type of issue. I don't play with very many people that I don't know. I really only have one league full of guys that I don't know, but we've had that dynasty league for like 5 years. So we basically know each other now. And that's what I would say about that. Vetoes suck, and vetoes suck. Let's put it that way.
Mario, put your question in the normal chat. I will keep an eye out for your name since you've paid twice and you can't get it to come through. Put your question in the normal chat, and I'll keep an eye out for it. Geo 4239, starting Booker, Gaskin, Elliott, Javonte, and Diggs. Should I sub Amari Cooper in over one of them? Yeah, over Booker, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Booker has a really tough matchup this week, and I'm not loving it at all. I think that he has big-time bust potential. I think there's going to be a lot of people expecting him to put up a really, really solid week. And I think he's RB2 at best. I mean, Aaron Donald could totally eat him up. So stay away.
Storsel. Okay, now I can't even pronounce it. My bad. Here's your second question, though. Pick 2 in a full PPR flex spot. Jalen Waddle, Tim Patrick, or Julio. Oh, it's the same question.
Yeah. Hey, look, we're sorry, man. Like, we're trying to get through all the questions. There's a lot of questions that go through. It just takes us some time to get to them. So it's not that we won't get to them. We will get to them. I know you're new here, and Kyle can be a little sassy sometimes.
I was sassy. My bad, V. Was sassy.
That's our B. Okay. We're not trying to be, Kyle wasn't trying to be a jerk. He was just trying to say, like, when we're constantly trying to get through as many of these as we can, we're going to get to all of those. Okay. So just give us some time. It's no problem. No problem. We appreciate you jumping in, taking a look and dealing with whatever Kyle's doing here. Cause this is not the normal. I can tell you that for sure.
GDF
we all knew Kyle wasn't
with the
normal.
Canada 5 gentlemen in a full PPR. Waddle, Gaskin, Thielen, Lockett. I'd appreciate you ranking them for me this week and rest of the season, please, and thank you. This week I am going Lockett, Thielen, Gaskin, Waddle. For rest of the season I'm going Lockett, Thielen, Gaskin, Waddle.
This week I'm going Gasket, Thielen, Waddle, Lockett. Rest of season, I'm going Thielen, Lockett, Gaskin, Waddle.
Mario, I see your two chat. I haven't seen your name come back through the chat yet, Mario. Drop it in the normal chat. Alex Matos. Hey, guys, for the flex option, Cortland Sutton, Josh Jacobs, or Khalil Herbert? I'll go with Cortland Sutton there.
Yeah. Assuming this is like a full PPR. It doesn't say that for sure. I wouldn't mind Josh Jacobs. I think that Denver is a pretty solid matchup. And so I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Full PPR. If it's not a full PPR, I'm probably going with Jacobs.
All right. So I've seen these questions come through a couple of times. Eddie Rocks wants to know, is it a good time to trade Cordell Patterson for a true RB1? I would sell him now if you're going to do it because I don't think his value gets any higher. But yeah, you got to get somebody good in return. Don't sell him for pennies. And then Scott Bobbitt wants to know, someone dropped CEH in one of my leagues. CEH in one of my leagues. Who should I drop to pick him up? Swift, Harris, Madison, and Stevenson. I would drop Ramondre Stevenson to grab CEH. 100%.
I would too.
And then E-Man, I've seen you type a couple of times, emergency in a full PPR. Need a wide receiver, a running back, and a flex from Gibson, Chuba, Darrell Williams, Booker, Julio, Sterling Shepard, and Robert Woods. For the running back and flex, I'm going Antonio Gibson and Chuba. And then for the wide receiver, I'm going to go with Robert Woods.
Full PPR, wide receiver, I'm going Woods. Running back, Gibson, and probably Chuba. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, well, we agree then. Sorry.
Alex Matos. Hey, guys, for the flex option. Oh, we did that one already. Donovan Bell. Opening any card packs after the show tonight? No, nothing after the show tonight, but I do have I have 2 boxes of first off the line MLB Optic. I have 2 mega boxes of MLB Prism, and I have 2 hobby boxes of MLB Optic to open soon.
And I have a rock.
So you have a rock?
I don't actually have a rock.
So no cards tonight, but we will be doing more very soon.
In case you forgot, Kyle's not feeling well today, despite a really strong second hour by him.
Oh,
really
yeah.
Strong.
I've been told by many of people that I'm always much stronger. I'm a second half performer, especially my wife. Dory Hines in the I was waiting for Ethan to comment on it. There was just no facial reaction.
Well, I just kind of saw it coming, and
That's what she said.
you know when you
Dory Hines in a super flex.
I can assure
Mac
you with
Jones
that
or
haircut, you're not
Fields
getting
at
it tonight.
PPR.
Okay?
Oh my God. I'm going Fields over Mac Jones this week, and then I will go Renfroe over Tim Patrick. Also traded Sanders and Hawkinson for Hunt and Hubbard, and then Hubbard for Cook. Okay, love that. Great trade.
Dalvin Cook?
Yeah, apparently.
Or like Cooks?
Jared Cook.
Jared Cook. No way. Chuba Hubbard? You traded Chuba Hubbard for Dalvin Cook. Okay, this is a good lesson for anybody that's still watching. Go send some trades out to people in your leagues. Okay, you never know what people will accept. Okay, and I always tell people this because I'm in a lot of leagues with like other fantasy people, and sometimes other fantasy people forget that they are not in leagues with normal people. Normal people.
Branding.
Okay,
Cooks.
well, never mind then. You know, Chuba Hubbard for Brandon Cooks is a lot safer. But remember that normal people don't always value players the same way that like Kyle or Jake or I would in your leagues. And so you should be sending trades out to other people in your leagues if you're really after somebody, just to see what they say.
Alex Matos for the flex, Cortland Sutton, Josh Jacobs, Khalil Herbert. Cortland Sutton, we already got that one for you. Adoria Hines wants to know, super flex, Mac Jones or Field? I'm going Fields. I'm going Renfroe over Tim Patrick. And then, yeah, we already talked about the trade a little bit. Geo4239 says, thanks, Fantasy Headliners. Appreciate all you do. I'm gonna just answer a bunch of questions here real quick. Hey, guys, need to bench one. Jacobs, Herbert, Mike Williams, Gaskin, Connor, and Higgins already have Herbert and Keenan starting. If I had to bench one of those guys, it's going to be either Herbert or Connor. Trade Javonte Williams for Darnell Mooney and Jamal Williams. No, I would keep Williams. Flex Khalil Herbert, Tyler Boyd, Allen Robinson, or Michael Pittman. You've heard from me tonight many times. I'm going Allen Robinson there. Tim Patrick or Damian Harris. I'm going Tim Patrick. Boyd, AJ Green, or Amon-Ra St. Brown for the flex. St. Brown's going to be the safest person there. Fant or Hawkinson this week. I'm going with Hawkinson. No, I've got Fant higher. Have Hawkinson, play him or Ricky Seals. If you need upside, it's Ricky Seals for me. Should I trade Williams for Calvin Ridley? Yes, I would do that. With Mike Williams' knee issue, I'm trying to gauge if I should bench him in favor of either Cortland Sutton or Amari Cooper. I know the doc is really worried about Mike Williams for tomorrow, but it does sound like he is playing. I would play Williams over Cortland Sutton. Sutton or Javonte Williams non-PPR. I'm going to go with Sutton there. Need major help. Do I trade? Oh, I already told you that one. Hopkins or Julio. I'm going Hopkins. V. Storwell wanted to say, my bad. I truly didn't know the whole donating thing and answering went with live feeds. I'm not super text heavy. My bad. Didn't mean to upset anyone. No, you're fine, man. Nobody's upset. Sorry that I got frustrated there with you. That's on me. I'll take the L there. Not you. Rodrigo Flores.
Kyle's not feeling well. His tummy is hurt.
His tummy is hurt. Rodrigo Flores with Chubb and Monty injured. Who should my RB2 be? Javonte Williams, Khalil Herbert, Tony Pollard. Should I use any of these flexes instead of Sutton? My RB1 is Cook. Thielen and Keenan Allen are my wide receivers. My RB2 here would be Tony Pollard for you, Rodriguez. Thanks for the 10 bomb.
I'd be going with Javonte Williams.
Lamb, Cortland Sutton. I'm letting it flow. Quiet.
I'm sorry.
Patterson and Hunt for Derrick Henry. Yes, I would take Derrick Henry 1,500 times out of 1,500 times there. Chenault or Edmonds in the flex. I'm going to go Chenault. Half PPR flex Sutton or Booker. I'm going to go with Sutton. Flex Robinson, Patrick, Cole Beasley, or Latavius Murray. Chubb screwed me. I'm going Allen Robinson. You'd start Allen Robinson over Khalil Herbert? Yes, I would. Any changes to the lineup? Cook, Mixon, D-Hop, Hill, and Mike Williams. Have Swift and Madison on the bench. Nope, I'm running with that as is. Waddle, Robinson, and R. Moore. Please rank. If I'm ranking them, it's Robinson, Waddle, and then Moore. Kyle just out here yelling at me. You the man. Ian Thompson. Flex Sutton or Booker? I'm going Booker there. No. Sutton over Booker. Sorry. What is the best and worst case for Elijah Mitchell? The best case is that he goes off for like 15, 20 fantasy points, scores a touchdown. The worst case is he'll just not get anything. Wentz or Tannehill? Tannehill. How y'all feeling about Darren Waller? Loving Darren Waller. Loving him. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Couple of down performances. We'll be good. Pick 2 for half PPR. Emmanuel Sanders, T. Higgins, and Allen Robinson. Please and thank you. It's Higgins and Allen Robinson. Have Hollywood Brown, Brandon Cooks, Amari Cooper. Pick 2 for the flex. I'm going Hollywood Brown and Cooper. Brandon Cooks, Collins, or Darrell Williams. I'm going to go Darrell Williams there. Javonte Moss, Herbert, in a standard league. Start 2. I'm going to start Herbert and Javonte there. Traded Patterson and Jacobs for CMC. I don't mind it other than... you just traded for a guy that went on IR for the next 3 weeks. So, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't love it. Chenault, Gordon, Moore, or Boyd. I'm going to go Chenault there. Husan, you're welcome. AJ Brown or T. Higgins. I'm going AJ Brown. Play 1 for the flex. Jacoby Myers. Jacoby, Tony, or Odell. If I'm picking one, it's Jacoby. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to repost. LOL, my bad, Kyle. No, you're good. No worries. Ivan Chavez. Full PPR, Javonte Williams, AJ Brown, or Noah Fant. I'm going AJ Brown there. Gaskin or Herbert. I'm going to go with Gaskin there. Thielen or Amari Cooper. I switched Thielen for AB in a standard. It's Amari Cooper for me. Full PPR flex spot, Swift, AJ Brown, or Claypool. I'm going to go with Swift there. Claypool if you really need to get that upside. Mario's question. He sent the donation. Half PPR, Gaskins or Chuba? I'm going to go with Gaskins there. Wentz, Henneke, or Danny Dimes? I'm going to go... what do you think, Ethan? I'm not going Danny Dimes. Wentz or Henneke?
Henneke. Like next week, though, right? Aren't they on... Is Henneke on a bye this week?
No, Washington.
No, they're playing. I would go with Henneke. Kansas City's defense is terrible.
Harrison Coons becoming a member for the second month here on YouTube. Jacoby Myers or Marvin Jones Jr. in the PPR Flex. Keep up the great work, boys. I'm going to go Marvin Jones Jr. there. Ethan, I'm going to let it flow for 2 more minutes, and then I'm turning the live stream off. You good with that?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
You don't want me to let it flow?
Do you want to?
Give me a shot.
Go.
Oh, shoot. I don't even have my headband on.
Go.
All right, Kyle, looks like McLovin is about to go to the liquor store after the show. No, he's going to bed because he is hurting. Collins or Brandon Cooks? I'm going Collins. Trade Cousins for Herbert. Yeah, if it's Justin Herbert, for sure. How do you feel about my lineup? That's a lot of players. Reading through, looks pretty good. You don't know how to record a video yourself, whisper yelling, starting a Discord, really? Jake doesn't know how to do anything. He is just a pretender. Thoughts on Michael Thomas? He is hurt, but he should come back. I'm hoping he plays well in the second half. Kareem Hunt, DJ Moore, Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase for sure, probably Kareem Hunt. I'm going to sit DJ Moore this week because Hunt is going to feast. Hollywood or Amari? I'm going Amari. Hawkinson or Waddle? I'm probably going Waddle if I have to. McLaurin or Woods? Half people, I'm going to Woods. I can't post videos on here. They say all the files are too big. Jake complaining, unbelievable. Claypool or Woods? I'm going to go Claypool there. I already told you my thoughts on Michael Thomas. Edmonds or Booker? Ugh. Booker, probably. Who to start if Gibson is out? Williams, Collins, Herbert. Collins. Doc's headband looks like it's stopping his blood circulation. Probably. Jared Cook or Seals Jones? Seals Jones. Help me. Marquise Brown, Kyle Allen. Things are moving so fast. Man, letting it flow is way harder. Sorry, totally missed it. Posted again. Emmanuel Sanders or Pittman. Kyle got a strange new hairstyle and very snippy lately. Coming out can be stressful. Kick back and listen to Liberace and Queen. Caitlin's a beautiful woman. Don't know what that's all about. Murray or Stafford? I'm going to go with Murray. Gaskin or Edmonds? Gaskin. Knox or Bateman? Going to go with Knox there. I don't trust Bateman first week back. Brandon Cooks or Emmanuel Sanders? I'm going Cooks. Tony or McLaurin? See if McLaurin plays. If so, yes, then go with him. Sun chips or Fritos? Got to go with the Fritos. Love those salty chips. This channel is all about helping each other and having fun. Yes, it is. That's the whole point. Yo, what's up with his head? I'm sorry. I don't know if you're talking about my headband or Kyle's hair. Either way, we're letting it flow. Higgins or Pittman? I'm going Higgins. Hubbard or Swift? Swift. Darrell Williams or Hubbard? Probably going Hubbard there. Brandon Cooks or Tim Patrick? Cooks. Trade away Sutton for Patterson. If you really need a running back, yes. If not, I'm probably holding on to Sutton there. Who should I start? McKissick, Ramondre Stevenson, Ingram. Those are the only good options I have. It's a standard league. Ew. Probably McKissick, I guess. But
All
I'm
done.
really sorry. What?
The flow's done.
All done.
The flow's
We're out of
done.
flow. Hey.
All right, ladies and
do what I can,
gentlemen,
okay?
listen up here for a second. I appreciate you all hanging on with us. I honestly did not think that I was even going to make it till 10 o'clock, let alone 11:31. But hey, listen. Not feeling great. I feel a lot better right now than I did a little bit ago, and a lot of that is because, number one, the chat. Y'all did awesome. Absolutely loved it. You all kept me laughing and kept me distracted. Ethan, big thanks to him tonight for being here in place of Jake, and then trying to carry me a little bit while I wasn't feeling well. For me, I got to get some sleep.
Don't we all?
I just got to get some sleep. I think that might be it.
bedtime.
I think my head was hurting so bad it was starting to make my stomach hurt. Yeah.
Are we out of here?
We're flexing it. We're going to get
Yeah.
out of here. Don't forget, if you are a member, our members only live stream will be earlier than normal tomorrow. We got to get going. We've been on here since 9 o'clock. So we're going to be here tomorrow morning. I'll be here tomorrow morning and probably about 9:30. Go from 9:30 to 10:30. It's going to be right in the middle of the game tomorrow morning, unfortunately. But I just don't have any other time to do it, unfortunately. So everybody, appreciate you for hanging out with us tonight. We're going to get out of here. For the Doc and for Jake, appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. Thank you so much, Headliner Nation. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay healthy. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening, and we will see you on the next live stream. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.